Wait. There we go. Oh. Can I? Okay. This is difficult. Okay. Hey, First Wonder. Hope you can hear me. I'm using a headset, so I hope you're connected to that and not my phone. Because I don't know. But yeah, I'm out here. It's cold as shit. I did bundle up. But it's still so fucking cold. At least it's not windy in here. Because it's been so fucking windy and that's why it's been so cold. Yeah, this is... Also, thanks for resubscribing. Sorry, I can't, there's no notifications. It just came up. So I was like, oh. Oh god, I brought 2 pair of gloves. My normal, non-heavy duty gloves and then some other. And I did bundle up. Shit, my legs are cold. Oh, there used to be a big tree here, just in the crossing here. Huh. I mean, it must have been gone for a long time, but... Yeah. Hey, Sherlock, how are you? How's it going? It's just easier to hold the phone like this. Up this way, there used to... Oh, there's horses. There's a horse, like, the stable... Not too far away, but yeah, people right here. There used to be like a miniature golf course up there, but it was many years ago. And no one like kept it, so it was always gross. But yeah, this is a very well used like trail. Are you lost? No, I'm good. This way is where we took every summer. Growing up to go swimming, just taking our bikes, being kids. Just me out here talking to myself in the fucking forest. Totally normal. Oh god, the horses are coming behind me. Oh, there used to be a road up here. I guess there still kind of is. Yeah, it's just a lot of snow. Yeah, this is like houses and shit up there. It's gonna be a lot of me sniffling. It's cold as fuck. Oh, look at that big tree. I mean, that must have fallen at some point. Can I? No. Free firewood. Sure. Yeah, I used to ride horses when I was a kid. For like years. And now I haven't been on a horse for many, many years. Oh. We got Red Dead 2 happening. Oh. Don't want to bother the horses. Or the riders. Yeah, there's a lot of really, like, this forest is great. There's a lot of, I mean, trees are old, right? When you think of trees, it's not like, oh, this is a little sapling. No, but there's a lot of, like, old-ass trees, which are really cool. Oh, they've changed this place, too. There used to be, like, oh, no, there it is, never mind. Well, kind of. Yeah, because those 2 benches didn't used to be there. It only used to be that bench, I think. And when I was a kid, there was like an anthill here, and I just stood in it with my wellies. Just ants crawling all over me. Also, how can I get rid of these fucking notifications? It's covering like this guess I can't. But yeah, I haven't been in this forest for so many years. So, who knows the changes I'm seeing. Traditionally to almost... I don't know why the lady jumped off the horse too, so I was like, what's happening? I'm like, am I bothering you? It does say that. I wouldn't murder the horses. Also, those horses are like hearty horses, what do you call them? I don't know what they call them in English, but I think they're called fjordingar in Swedish. And sidis. They're kind of made for this weather. I thought you were talking to them. I hope not. I mean, they see I'm wearing like giant ass headphones over my hat. So, and also like I'm holding up my phone like an annoying person being in care and filming like a police arrest. Just right in front of my face. Oh, here they come. Oh yeah, there's a trail up here. I can't remember where this trail leads to. Because I never really took that trail much. Like an American. Yeah, like an American. Yeah, there's a lot of like little tags for like horse riding, so I guess they just like really made it a horse riding. I don't know if there's a stable even closer that's opened up then. It's like, yeah, we got horses here from time to time, but not that they put up like signs for them. Oh, I have things like pushing on my throat because I'm so bundled up, so I can't breathe. There you go. Oh yeah, so oh god, so many things. Like I've just, oh god, desperately. I mean, yeah, just suffocation. Like, look how pretty that is. Let's see. I want to get to, because I wanted to go before the sun went down, of course. Because, like, as you can see, there are no real like the light. Those are the lights. The shit. Like being here when it's dark is not fun. But like, look at this. Pretty. But yeah, this is the forest my dad went out into. This is the one close to our house. So I don't know how far he went, but yeah, imagine being out here just falling and just laying here. I mean, like I said, we were lucky. It was like plus degrees outside or whatever, so there was no snow. It wasn't that cold, but it, you know, still winter. Because like he would have died if he had fallen now. 100%. And yeah, so I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember where that, because like it goes up and I think around to the right. I just don't remember where that leads. Like, this is a big area. You can just keep walking. A lot of people do. A lot of people walk past our house all the time because they come out of the forest after their walk. I used to say hi to them all the time when I was a kid. I was like, hello! And just waving. Random people. Fucking embarrassing now. I guess it was kind of cute then, but now it's like... Don't talk to the strangers. No one minded. Look at this fucking tree. What happened here? The fuck? Jesus. It's so quiet. I mean, I am wearing headphones, I guess, but it's like super quiet. I saw my dad yesterday. Was a really nice. I was with him for like 3 hours at the home. Of course, he's very confused and he's very thin. Like, touching his shoulders, you can feel all of his bones. It's like, I didn't know it was that bad. Because, like, he has a gut, but he just doesn't have fat or muscles anywhere else. So it's like, Dad, you need to eat more. So I basically it was like, because I brought ice cream to him, because he has his favorite ice creams, and he had them in his freezer in the house. So I just brought them with me, because he has a fridge in his like room, and a freezer, like a little box. So it's just like, oh, do you want another ice cream? So I had him eat 2 ice creams. And also bought some like buns. One of his like old friends from his childhood, he shows up to the house from time to time just to visit him, and he hadn't heard. I think we all forgot to tell him. So he just showed up one day. Just like, you know, like the old generation do. Yeah, you can keep walking here. I always found that a little scary in there, because he's a lot darker. So yeah, I had to tell him, like, yeah, he's not gonna come back here ever again. And he always brings like rolls or something, like buns. My dad really likes them. This used to be like a deep trench, just like, how do I put it? Like if you just straight like that. And when we had a dog, we had a golden retriever for just, I don't know, short time growing up, and my dad and I were like, we were bicycling here. I was in the back. I was sitting like, you know, in a seat in the back, and the dog just pulled us down into the fucking trench. I think there was water in there, so with the bicycle and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna see him tomorrow too, because funnily enough, I'm gonna see my friend that I hadn't seen in a few years, because, you know, he lives here. Oh, here, like, it wasn't here, it was earlier, but like, you can see the trenches here. So I'm gonna see a friend tomorrow. I haven't seen in a few years. It's always nice. Like, we grew up, or not, we didn't, well, we were in the same class from like, I guess junior high? Yeah, junior high. And stuff, and he's the one who got me into computers a lot and stuff like that. So that's gonna be nice. But funnily enough, my dad's home, the elderly care home, whatever, is right by where he lives. So I'm gonna see my dad just for a short while tomorrow. Before I was planning, because otherwise I wouldn't have. God, it was so sad. I did cry when I saw my dad yesterday, but like, otherwise it was a good visit. He's just very focused on going home. He had packed his stuff, and like asked me several times if I drove there, and like, where's your car, and like, oh, they're gonna pick me up, and you know, and I did tell him everything that's going on, and he did understand, even though he didn't agree, and then, you know, he forgot. Oh yeah, this is like a sheep. They have sheep here, like when it's warmer. So many sheep. Also, yeah, there's a lot of like outbuildings, just like randomly. I mean, I assume it's because someone owns this land, because they have the sheep here. But I always found them scary. No one lives in them, of course. I don't know what they're for, but they've always been very scary to me. Yeah, my dad didn't want me to go, really, and like, yeah, sad. Because he's like, oh no, but, because he was very confused about, oh, but I was like, I'm going home. And he's like, where home? I'm like, to the house. And he's like, okay, but I'll come with you. And I'm like, you need to stay here. Like, and he really, because he just wants, you know, he was like, oh, I'm going to tell them I just want to go home and be with my daughter. And, you know, I want us to be together in the house. Because he's like, if I tell them that, they'll let me go home. But also because he does want to be with me. He likes, you know, just us being together in the house. That's just kind of what we've always done. Like, look at this. This is cool, but also fucking scary. Like, what's in there? This is like horror movie shit. Sheep house. I mean, this, I guess, but like, I mean, if the sheep are here, they wouldn't put them in the house, right? Like, look at that fucking, that's scary. You get murdered in there. 100%. Oh, that big building, we're gonna walk past it later. I do think the Scouts have that or something. So that wasn't as scary. Oh, I'm not being too careful about not filming people, but you know, I doubt you'll come after that. But yeah, and then when I was like, I'm gonna go, Dad, and he said, do you gotta go, or like stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, because he really enjoyed me just being there. Because that's kind of what my dad has never been like. Oh, we got to do stuff together. My dad just like likes. He said this to me several times because I always feel guilty when I'm at home because I need a lot of alone time. Is that a toilet? I think that's a toilet. So I always feel guilty that I'm not with him. Sometimes, like I go to bed within quotations early, but like I'm laying in bed watching my own stuff. Because otherwise we just watch what he wants, which is not necessarily what I want to watch. And he said, no, I'm just happy you're in the house. I just like knowing you're here. So I think it was the same. He just likes knowing I'm around. This is a nice house. Sandvik's Gård. I don't know who has this though, because someone clearly uses this. It's in good shape. Oh, this is the old rock wall. I don't ever go up there though. There's a wall like this in the ocean. I don't know if it's a lake. Yeah, it's a lake. I don't know who put it up there, but like you're swimming and suddenly you're just hitting rock. You're like your foot just like touches a rock because there's like they made a stone wall in the lake for some reason. So stupid. No one ever got injured or anything. It was like eventually you knew it was there, so you're like careful because there's like an opening as well if you want to like swim out further. But like I've hit that wall several times. I don't know what that building is. Yeah, this is a nice building. I don't know. Yeah, this looks different than what I remember. I don't know if that building was there before. Actually. Oh, look at that tree. I love old fucking trees like that. Like they're thick. They're girthy. There used to be owls like living in these like big trees because they have their holes. So sometimes you found like owl babies in there. Oh god, it's blowing wind. Oh god, my face. Oh, is this changed too? But yeah, so oh. I think there's water in here, when it's not winter. I believe there is. Yeah, like it's gone a lot quicker to go through the house than I think both me and my sister thought. So I will probably be home next week at some point. Because I think we have like one room left, like in the house, and then the garage is full of so much shit, so that's gonna take a while to go through. But my sister is gonna show up Saturday, Sunday, and we'll do that, and then I will have to I do the list. So the conservative wants a list of everything that's supposed to be sold, saved, and like things that we want to take home and stuff like that. So we have to take pictures of all of it. So we are we're writing post-its with numbers and putting them on things and photographing, and then we're making like an Excel spreadsheet with everything. This is where you went to grill hot dogs with your messy friends, or at least I did. It used to be a lot smaller than this. But yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember those days. Look at that tree. That's fucking gnarly. In a good way. But yeah, look how pretty it is. This is just a lake. I do not have the courage to go out on it, even though I think it would be fine, but we're not doing that. Just in case. So yeah, this is like the little beach, and then you go swimming here during the summers. I've actually skied. What do you call it? Cross-country skiing. I've done that with a friend when I was a kid, and her parents across this lake. Good times. Oh, they put chairs here? Yeah, they didn't used to be here. But yeah, look how pretty it is. Like, that's really fucking cool. I'm sad I haven't been here more. Like, when I come home to visit my dad. There's the sun. What's this? Hey, the bar pass. Oh. They don't want you to barbecue here, basically. I don't know if I want to sit here. It looks cold. Yeah, it's going to be cold. But yeah, this is a big ass lake. So I don't think I've been to one of these like islands or whatever. I can't remember which one though. Oh, but you can see like the tracks. People have been skiing here and walking. Where water frozen. But yeah, people have been walking out there, so yeah, it's hella pretty. Now with the sun as well. Like, yeah, there's the sun, it's so bright. But yeah, like, it's a big, just open, I mean, yeah, it's a lake, I guess, but yeah, cross-country skiing. So you can ski across this whole thing and just go to another island, like there, or if you want to go there, you get the small one over there. I think I can't see, the sun's in my eye, but yeah, there's the small one over there. And like, but yeah, I don't remember what's on all the other places. I don't think I've been there. You know what? It didn't take. I thought it would take longer to get here, but I guess it wasn't that long. Because like usually, like I said, I usually go here with bike, or like that's what I remember from being a kid, and that's that's quick. But yeah, it's beautiful. Like I said, you can keep walking though, but I'm not sure I want to do that. It's so fucking cold. But like, yeah, look at the tree. That's like a fucking fantasy tree. It's a lotter, or like, what do you call it? Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, I think this house is owned by the Scouts or something. I don't know. There's one of these houses that are owned by the Scouts. But yeah, imagine being here and there are no lights here. So, oh, hey, sorry. Yeah, you drive safe. Imagine being here when it's dark outside. Fucking terrifying. Not that I've done that a lot, but it's happened. Oh, you can keep going up there, yes. Oh god, a lot of people have not been going this way, as you can see. It's not because there's a path here, but oh shit. I guess people don't walk this way that much. It's street fuck. Oh my god. Workout. Jesus. But yeah, I've done all of the lists with all of the stuff so far. It's taking also because I'm sitting on a fucking PC that's so old. I built the PC. It has 2 gigs of RAM. I can do one thing at a time. So it's painful. It's painful, it's slow. But I'm doing, at least there is a computer, I guess. The CD-ROM doesn't fucking work. So there's a lot of like burnt disc with photos that I can't check, so I guess I'll take them with me. I don't know why the CD-ROM isn't working, because I tried like looking at it, because the BIOS finds it and everything, but Windows just doesn't find it. So yep. Oh god, I'm already tired. It's uphill. You probably can't tell, but it's definitely uphill. You can run a wallpaper with 2 gigs. Yeah, so it's like doing, because then I gotta get, we upload the photos to Google Drive, and then I use Google Sheets, so y'all can see the list. So it's like, so like I download the picture so I don't have to like go into the fucking drive, because that takes longer, and put them in folders, because that's just faster, since I have to take them and put them in the sheet, the Google Sheet. So yeah, it's a painful process, and it's taken me, several hours so far, of course, but it's been okay. It needs to be done. So, and she's working, and I mean that was my plan to begin with, that I was doing the list. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so out of shape. Oh, I've been losing more weight though, so that's cool. I just haven't been working out, so I'm a bit worried I'm losing weight and muscle mass. But I have like lost, because like I haven't been gone that long, right? It's been, because I went on Friday, and I've already lost like a kilo or more. Like I stepped on the scale, and I was like, oh shit, what happened? Like I was super surprised. Whew. Once again, you get murdered. This is horror movie shit. This would actually be a good place for a horror movie. Oh, look at this Christmas tree. I mean, it's not, what do you call it? It's a spruce. But like, that was a good Christmas tree. Oh, God. So out of shape. Yeah, so I've even like started, like my belt is getting, I already took it in one notch before I went, and now like, hey, I can probably take it in another notch now. So I'm clearly, of course, Minecraft. I mean, also the scales tell me so, but yeah, I can tell, like on my clothes. Definitely losing weight. So that's been nice. I like this, like stone buildings like these are also cool. You made rice. We saw that. Oh, this is for gravel. Yeah, don't worry about it. Because like being on, like, that's the problem with. Don't get me wrong, because like since I found that out about rice, I'm like, oh, I can have a little rice now and then. Like I still eat carbs, but not, and candy and stuff, but I eat like one piece. That's it. It's a thing of just being able to stop yourself. That's the thing, because you can still enjoy all the things. But you gotta enjoy them in like very strict moderation. That's the only problem. Toilets. They're locked though. So I guess they're just for the people who like have stuff going on around here. Oh, it's facing a little bit? Okay. I guess I am out in the forest and using mobile connection. Oh, look at that tree. Look at that shape. Well, we'll go closer to it. My head's actually a little warm, but like the rest of my body sure ain't. Well, it's just my legs aren't warm. I only brought like jeans, but what I have underneath now are like leggings, but not like fleece leggings or anything. Like, I like that tree. It has like a weird shape. Bears are hibernating in toilets. Ew. Don't bears give birth while hibernating? They just plop them out. Oh yeah, you can see there's a little water here. A little creek. My face is so cold. Yeah, this tree is also cool. I don't know what kind of tree that is. It looks like it would have like flowers or fruit or something in season. Oh, the bears give birth while they're hibernating. They just push them out. Something like that. Don't they also poop while hibernating? Something like that. Look at this old fucker. But yeah, this is just like for sheep. Like, you see how big it is? Yeah, there's a bunch of sheep here when it's warmer. I can't remember if there were cows here. I think I've only seen sheep. I don't even know where they come from. They're just here sometimes. Sound alert, I am standing up. This is more exercise than I've done in a bit. Oh, so I had to take 2 buses to see my dad, but you know what? It wasn't too bad. It's just like, you get fucking scammed in Stockholm with the tickets. Cause like, I have to wait, like, okay, the ticket is more expensive than in Gothenburg, and it lasts a lot shorter. You're getting scammed. And then the buses, they don't come, at least the ones I'm taking, and it's not like I'm living out in like nowhere here. Like, it's a popular line, but you still have to wait like 10 minutes sometimes. So that time on your ticket is just taken away. I'm like, you're just getting scammed here. Unless you're living like in the inner city. Like, it's so bad. Because like with the trams, you can just walk to the next stop quite easily. And yeah, since it lasts longer, it's not a big worry. And trams just running all the time, like in the, I guess I am kind of in the city for that. Like, you don't have to wait that long typically. Jesus Christ, I'm out of shape. I fucking hate cardio. I hate it so much. I should probably switch hands. What my ring finger on my left hand is so cold. Like the tip, just the tip. Oh yeah, you can walk up here. What the fuck happened there? Why is that a circle? I can't see, I don't know, I forgot to bring my glasses too. Not that I would wear them, frankly. Could be carrying a weight. Listen, I am carrying a weight. I'm a thick girl, I'm always carrying weights. Working on not being so thick. Okay, yeah, you can walk there. Yeah, I don't know, it just seems weird to see like a tree trunk be like round like that. Yeah, I always found this place a little scary too. Here there are no lights whatsoever. But it's pretty if you look at it like this. Oh, God. I spent so much money being out here. It's crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. I had to. Like, I literally had to. Like, there was no way for me of not doing, like, coming up here and dealing with the house. Like, I really had, like, because of legalese and stuff. Where's the mushrooms? Yeah, there will be a lot of people do go mushroom hunting, picking a lot in these woods, in this forest. 100%. I think I've done that as a kid. It was kind of nice to take a walk though, even though it's cold as shit. Because like, doing the list does make you go crazy. Especially when it's so slow and you only have one small monitor. Because like, I've done a lot of data entry in my life, but like, and I was like, this will be a piece of cake. And it is a piece of cake doing it. But like, mentally, like, you go crazy. It's like, oh, this is this is this number. Okay, insert a picture here. and then you just do that for hours. Oh, sorry, hats. Oh, look how pretty that is with the sun. Because yeah, I've been on deadlines doing data entry, so I've had to do it like throughout a whole day and like through the night. That is crazy. Never want to do that again. Now I do just a few hours a day, and since I've done all of it now I kind of don't have to do any for a bit. Well, until next week, because I think we're just gonna finish this weekend, like going through the house and stuff in the garage. And then I just need to finish the list. We both have to sign it, and then I go home. I'll see, depending on how long I stay next week, I might be able to see my dad one more time. I feel bad for being like, oh, I need to go home, but I kind of do need to go home. And yeah, I just kind of want to put this behind me. Like, I of course want to see my dad more, but the house stuff, yeah, I kind of want to put that behind me. That's a cool tree too. Gåseborg. Gooseborg? I don't know how to translate that. I think there's like a big mountain there. Like it will go up here. We're not doing that. You're only doing it. Gooseborg, yeah. Because Gåse is like, well, gås is goose, and the E is just kind of to tie it together. And Borg, like, I don't know, because like, I don't think you would translate it as Borg, but I don't know what the translation would be. So hey, Dave. Sorry, I'm so out of shape. I'm not gonna lie, Sherlock. I was thinking while I was doing the data entry, I was like, can't we just have AI do this? But then I was like, no, absolutely fucking not. I'm not letting AI in on this shit. I'm not gonna give it all of this for free, all this information, all this data. No. Oh yeah, there's a problem with, like, my sister leaves comments on pictures in Google Drive for like, oh, this, in this picture all of this is together, or like stuff like that, and I don't get the notifications. Like, even when I have Google Drive open, nothing pops up. I assume it's some kind of setting. I don't know where it is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't wanna troubleshoot too much, because I just told her, just like tell me, like, you don't have to tell me which picture you're doing, because I can find it. Because like when you scroll through the pictures and have thumbnails, there's like a 1 in the corner, and that's how I know it has a comment. And like, I'll rather do that than fucking troubleshoot Google Drive. Goose Cyborg. Yeah, it would probably mess up, that's true as well. Oh, God. Yeah, it's very calm out here. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be, I guess. Probably brick your RAM. Oh, that's true, Sherlock. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know how you would translate Borg. Because I guess, I don't know if it has something to do with, like, God, now I'm only thinking about Swedish words. Like, not like a castle, but kind of. Like stuff like that. Like maybe we're all Vikings were, I don't know. Look at that poor tree. How is that still alive? Is it alive? I mean, wouldn't... Okay, so are dead trees, if they're like dead, completely dead, do they just like fall over, or do they keep standing? Because that looks dead to me. Or an estate, not an estate, not a village, but kind of a village, I guess, but you know, but with fortifications, I guess. They eventually fall? Yeah. Because, I mean, if they're dead, they're gonna be dry, right? There's another one. I mean, what do I know? Maybe they have a bunch of leaves later. Yeah, they would decay enough for, like, animals, I guess. Oh, sorry, I gotta switch hands. I'm glad I didn't need the heavy-duty gloves, because I don't know, I feel like I would drop my phone. Oh, look at that. Poor trees. It's falling over. Oh, here's better. Because, like, is that dead? Yeah, that looks kind of dead. Yeah, because my sister really wants the filtration, we call it, like, filtering to work. So I had to, like, because initially because that's what I read you could do, which also makes sense. You just copy-paste the picture into the sheet. But no, now we have to do insert, so they don't, like, end up on different rows and shit. So I had to redo a bunch of that today, which is fine. It wasn't that bad. But it's like, I just wanted to do 3 lists. I feel like that would have been easier. But, like, whatever. Because she got real fucking upset when I was like, I can't see your comments. I don't know where they are. I don't see a notification for it. She's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'll even send her screenshots to be like, I'm not fucking lying to you. Not that she said that, but, like, it always feels like she blames me, like, oh, you're doing something wrong, kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Because, don't get me wrong, I think you could probably fix this, like I said, if I troubleshoot Google Drive. But I don't want to. But I'm not going to tell her that. I just told her now, okay, but now I see if you do make any comments. I just don't get the notification, so I don't know which picture you commented on, but I can find it. It's not that bad. I can fix it, especially now since I've gone through on the old pictures she commented on. So all the new ones now, I'll know. So I just told her, just tell me if you commented on any picture. You don't have to tell me which one. Just so I know that I need to look for it, and it'll be fine. And she said, oh, it's so weird you can't see the... I'm like, yeah. I mean, well, let's go up here. Let's follow this man. Because, yeah, I don't know what's up here now. It's just a miniature golf. Because that was many years ago. I don't know what they did up here. Oh, God. Let my legs be cold. I'm going to take a hot shower when I get home. Oh, going through the garage is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Because, you know, my dad's a bricklayer and stuff, so he's gathered a bunch of stuff over the years, let me tell you. There's also a lot of porn in there. There's a safe. I mean, his car is in there. And there's just so many parts and tools and nuts and bolts and whatever. Oh, this person, I should probably angle it down a little bit. Of course, there's a fucking uphill. Okay. Oh, it's been out 44 minutes, though. That's nice to see. Hey, this is a long walk for me. Like, you're gonna have to excuse me. I'm so out of shape. I gotta stop at times if it's uphill. It's like going up the fucking stairs. Up to my apartment. Like the long ass stairs up the fucking mountain. This is me just going, like, standing there and go so. Look at that tree. Also, my arm kind of hurts from holding the phone up. So I have to switch. Because we're holding it in the right, really, and I'm right-handed. Oh, we found my old PS2. It was set to be sold, and then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it because I think it works. I just don't know where the cables are for it. We found a power cable, but not the. I don't remember what cable it had. You know, to connect it to the TV. Because like all the cables we found, I just like thrown away. Also I'm getting I have 2 Game Gears. I can't fit all the stuff. That's the problem in my suitcase, of course. So it's gonna have to be stored, and then oh god, I hate to think about this, but when my dad dies, I'll have to, with my inheritance, pay to get it all shipped to me. Because like my sister wants to store some big ass things, like furniture stuff, which I'm sure. So we're already going to be paying for it anyway. Because I feel guilty about it. Because in the end, it's my dad paying for it. The storage. Not that he knows. But I'm like, yeah. It's like I want to store like 2 paintings and like small stuff. Also, like I'm never gonna live in a big place. I don't need that much stuff. Oh, this is a lot further than I thought it was. Oh, I walked past it because the sun was like peeking over there. Yeah, so you can see this. And also, these are probably not the peak hours for people to be out walking, but yeah, this is a popular walking trail. Hiking? Would you call this hiking? I guess? Or is this just taking... What's the difference? Taking a walk versus hiking? What's the difference? Because to me, this feels like hiking. Even though it's like flat most of the times, I guess. It's a road. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought about it. Like hiking versus walking. Or, well, taking a walk. Oh, you know what? If I do this, that makes sense. Oh, more buildings. Oh, yeah, this is probably where the miniature golf course was. No, but like people in California say they go hiking and they like walk up a mountain and you know there's no woods to be seen because, well, California. So that's why I'm like, okay, so does hiking require you to like need to exert yourself more than just like taking a walk? Or just like walking real far? I don't know. Oh, my legs are so cold. I can feel... Oh, yeah, I'm bringing the Soda Stream back, so that's pretty good. I think it'll fit in my suitcase. I haven't tried. Oh, that's true, Matthew, yeah. I mean, for a normal person that's not as out of shape as I am, this would be a normal walk. For me, this feels like a hike. Like, who owns these, like, lands? Who owns these buildings? I guess the county? It's like someone has to do upkeep on them and shit. Good traction. What's up here? I guess, yeah, this was probably where the miniature golf course was way back in the day. Does that lead anywhere? Doesn't look like it. That's strange. I probably shouldn't walk that much further because then I don't know where I'll end up. I have to walk way further back to get home again. I kind of want to sit down, but also not when it's cold and snowy. Oh, it's alright, Squirty. This is fine. Look, there's a lot of gravel, so it's fine. I have not slipped, so if anything, it's worse in the city, you know, when you walk, what do you call it, the crosswalks, the fucking white strips. I've almost slipped on those a few times. This is completely fine. Oh, my dad was like, because I'm like, Dad, I can't take you with me. I'm taking the fucking local transportation. I can't take you on a bus. You're in a wheelchair. He's like, no, I can walk. I'm like, you can walk, but you can't walk that good. Like, if there's fucking... Oh, shit. Oh. My diabetes sensor is like, alarm! Oh, it is a signal loss. Which is weird, because it's right here, but whatever. Henriksdals torp. Okay. I don't know how do you translate that either. All of these are like old things. I should probably walk back actually now. I don't know, because like I can bring you into the house, but I can't show you. I feel like that would be, I mean, since no one's gonna live there for a bit, but like I don't want to dox where it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care, but it feels kind of bad to have it on the internet. Oh, I completely stopped. I've been having hypoglycemic events here too, but I've completely stopped with the medication now, so I'm only on Ozempic, and I think that's been working out. Because it only really now goes down when I'm sleeping. I don't know what that is. Because like, I feel I'm eating, but even then, it's like... Because then one of the advice is like, have a little snack before bed. And I'm like, yeah, but the insomnia stuff is also like, you shouldn't eat before bed. Like, I understand a little snack, but it's still like, but what if I don't want a little snack? And also, they're talking about carbs. But yeah, hey, I got rid of one medication just with the change of my diet. And like, I was on the fucking max dosage on it, so that's pretty good. I'll take it for sure. Jesus Christ, superstar. My legs are so like they're so cold, so they're kind of stiff. This is like weird walking. Whoa, Dibs! Woo! Thank you for the support. I feel like that's what a lot of content creators say. Oh god. Oh my god, the Helldivers movie. Why is Jason Momoa the lead? That upsets me. That legitimately upsets me. I know it's ridiculous because it's just a fucking Helldivers movie, but like, Jason Momoa? Really? Ugh. Like, he seems like a good dude, but like, as an actor, I'm over it. He's just gonna be like a bro dude, I feel. Yeah, I know, Matthew, and it's Sony, so they got all the money and like whatever. Oh, look at that shade. They are making a movie, yeah. Jason Momoa was just announced as the lead. It was cool in Dune. Yeah, but he was serious then. But like, he's just like, because he was also in Minecraft, the movie. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've only seen the first Dune. It's overrated. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's kind of boring to me. It's pretty and stuff, but like, it's just so uninteresting to me. I'm gonna watch the other parts, but I'm like, ugh. It's like watching an art installation, like cosplaying as a movie to me. So I just kind of get bored. Oh, look at all this sand! I'm like, yeah, we've seen it before. And that's why I'm not would ever say that I'm like a movie person. I'm not a film person. I just watch a lot of shit. Because it feels like if you don't like Dune, you can't be a film person. Oh god. Oh, I just binged through Wonder Man. That was a really fucking good show. Surprised the shit out of me. Because there's like almost no superpowers. The whole show is just about like making it as an actor, basically. And like camaraderie, like friendship. Because you know Ben Kingsley's in it. Oh, that's good to know, Cherdog. But they're also so long. That's also the problem why I haven't watched them. Because like sitting down to watch. Yes, I know the censors. My alarms are unavailable. Whatever. I'm not gonna die out here. That would be funny. Dying from diabetes out of here. I haven't eaten today, but I did eat a lot before bed actually. For once, because I bought popcorn. So I'm like, I'm gonna have a lot of popcorn. Because that has been the problem. Like I have had food, so I can eat like only eating like once in a day and no snacking, which is not how you should do it when you have diabetes. So I eat like super early, like 4 or 5 p.m. and I don't eat anymore. So I bought like some stuff to snack on because I felt like I needed that. Because I did get hungry, but then I didn't want to get up and like fucking make what do you call it? Like fry up a pork steak. You know, because I'm a little peckish. Because that was all I had, and because I bought eggs, so now I can just make something quick. Because yeah, I just didn't have anything else. Corsica 24 hours. Hey, if I die out here in this weather, my corpse would be pristine. Post Ryan Gosling is at the end of Blade Runner. Oh god. I haven't seen Blade, but I've seen that clip over and over again. Because it's a typical clip they use for, oh, the male urge to die out here. And I'm like, what? There's no wolves around here, but there will be foxes for sure. Oh, God. Hi, Shana. Yeah, look at the wilderness. God, it's so cold. Oh, that poor branch. I want to kind of rip it off. But that feels mean. The tree didn't do anything to me. It didn't kill my family. I know, Deeps. That's what I mean. But it's like, it's also such a weird thing to just like the male urge to die. It's like the fact that we're doing stuff like that. Like the male urge. Because it's never like the female urge. I haven't seen much of those. It's always the male urge to do X. I'm like, okay. Because like I would want to do that too, maybe. Oh, God. Okay, so listen, I've just read about eugenics and how good it's been going for it. But like I still don't really know what it is. Because is it just like you're like breeding cats? And like there's like sex animations and shit for cats? Listen, it's Ed McMillan, so, you know, I get it. But it's also like, is that all you do? Because like it's got so many players. People are loving it. But yeah, I am really turned off that like he wanted to have Chris Chan in it. Also Ethan Klein, really? Ugh. He's also tactical roguelike. Oh, okay. Guess yeah, because there's a lot of cats. And then they can die, and you have to feed them and stuff, I've seen. Like, people are really enjoying it. That's great, don't get me wrong. But it's like, for me, just hearing this, like, oh, Ed McMillan wanted Chris Chan in the game for a long time. It's like, ugh. Yeah, Ethan Klein's in it. Yeah, Chris Chan, that's what I mean. Chris Chan? No. I saw someone say, hey, the fact that Chris Chan is in it, it's working. All the normies are backing out. Which is like fucking edgelord thinking. Yeah, let's have this fucking person who didn't they sexually assault their dementia-riddled mother and shit? Like, it's no. Oh, look at this. That's a dead tree. That's a dead tree. It's like XCOM Slay the Spire. Oh, it probably wouldn't have been for me then. Yeah, Christian is like this lol cow, I guess. So it's like Christian is like, is Christian a lol cow or just a meme thing? What would you call the category of person Christian is for the internet? But yeah, they're, you know, they did assault their mother. So, you know. So, no thank you. Yes, signal loss, fuck off. Oops. Because I don't have it on vibrate. Because I was like, oh, you know, I'm using the headphones. I don't know if the headphones are working. I don't think they are. It's probably just through my phone. Because I did connect them and they were working when I left, but I was lucky that lady was talking on the phone or something. Because I'm like, fuck off. She like looked at me and just kept walking. She was also talking so much. Yeah, I kind of have to stop now or something, because now we're, like, you see, that's very close to where I live. I mean, I can stand here, I guess. Or, you know what, I can just point it down when I get, okay, because you will have to watch the ground for a little bit. Because I don't want to, like, dox other people here. It's a very small street, it's a cul-de-sac. So, just wait till I get home. I'm just wondering if I have anything in my room that I should put on stream, like underwear. I don't think so. I mean, whatever. You know, I wear granny panties anyway, it's fine. And I only have like black. You can look at my shoes. Oh, these shoes, I can tell you, these shoes, like, they fit now, but they have no lining whatsoever. They're cold as fuck. Which I found out to my cost. But, you know, they still work. They're fine. At least they fit now, because, oof, they were so painful in the beginning. They are a little painful, since they don't really have much cushion in, like, the sole. So they are kind of painful to walk in for, like, a long, long time. This has been fine, but I was walking in the city yesterday, right? And my feet were definitely hurting a little bit after that. But, like, as long as I don't do too much of that and have, like, a rest day, like, overnight, then it's back to normal. Okay, based on the gravel type. I mean, fucking, if you were 4chan, you could do that. Also, you've seen several of the signs. Look at that fat tree. Was that 2? No, it's 1. Some of these trees I can see from, like, the kitchen window. So they're very recognizable to me. But yeah, now we're getting to the people, to the houses. Let's hope the neighbor isn't out, because I get along with the neighbor. He racist as fuck, though. He's like, when I came in, he was like out. I can do this. He was like out, like taking the snow off his car. And we started talking, and like we get along great. But he's so racist. And he was like, yeah, my boys want me to sell my house so I can move closer to them, like buy an apartment. But he's like, oh, but there's no white people there. There's no Caucasians there. I'm like, uh-huh. And then I was like asking him about, I mean, there must be white, because the place, like the area, is like kind of rich. So like there must be white people there. He's like, yeah, but not white people I know. And I'm like, okay, old man. Drive home instantly. Oh, I'm sorry, that sucks. Oh, I can show you this. So in here, there used to be, growing up, I remember very distinctly, they had, like a bird had built a nest in here, so there was just like bird chicks in there. That was really cool. So like you walk here and just check on them from time to time. Yeah, it was great. Oh yeah, you can walk down here. My dad has walked down here, just like a path down, and you can keep walking, and then you go up and you come up to the road again. So he's walked down there to look for my mom from time to time, but that's a very short walk. Crunch, 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 yeah. I kind of want to show the houses here because it's a very nice neighborhood. Like, there's a lot of nice houses here. Because they're all, like, you know, they were all built in, like, the 80s. And, you know, yes, I know. God, stop warning about the signal loss. That is like a no. Yeah, it's a very nice little street. Now I'm walking on to the actual, like, cul-de-sac. But yeah, I don't wanna dox people. Like I said, not that I think anyone would do anything, but who knows, putting this on the internet. It's your house if you dox. Good luck with that. Good luck going through the conservator. Oh, the wind. No, thank you. Oh, so cool. Now I'm at my house. I can show you this. My dad has built this wall. Isn't that cool? Listen, I know it's not that cool, but like, as a thing, it's been here since like forever. And it's held up. Like, my dad's good as, was good at his job. I know this is about Queensland, Banana. Oh, you know what? Since I was taking the bus, there was a place. One of the stops is Banana Alley. I'm like, what the fuck? Do people live here? In Banana Alley? That's where you live? I had no idea. I was like, Banana Alley? Okay, I gotta find the seats now. Ugh. Keys. Look how many keys I have. Because I have my own keys, like other keys, and like the keys to this house here. Like storage keys, like so many keys. Max was like, that's a lot of keys. I'm like, yeah. Because like, oh shit. Sorry. I think it switched from mobile data to Wi-Fi, so it went down. Sorry, hello, I'm home. I'm just in the hallway now. Oh god. We are back, and I mean, I'm gonna have hat hair. Also, I have to put you out. Put down. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Look how fat I look from this angle. Jesus. Oh, my nose is so runny. Okay. Then take the hat off. And I'm gonna have hat hair. And it's gonna look disgusting. Look at my bangs. Yeah. Trendsetter. Fuck yeah. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this. That's great. Pink cheeks. Oh God. This happened when I was waiting for the bus yesterday. I took my hat off because I was like, you wait for the bus inside at the terminal. And I was like, okay. And then I took it off and I'm like, oh yeah, it looks like this now. So what I did, I just parted it. I was like, yeah, let's go with the 90s look. You know? Let's just do that. I fucking hate it. So ugly. I know there's a signal loss. Oh, now the headphones work. Weird. The ship, I believe. What else has been happening? What have you guys been up to? Oh yeah, I was showing this when the stream was offline. My dad has more shoes than I have. These are all the shoes we found. None of these are mine. He has so many shoes. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's 82, so this has been gathered over the years, but it's like finding shoes everywhere. But we also like, you just pull out a drawer, and there's just like fucking screws in there, and like nails. Like, it's so random stuff. Oh my God, I gotta tell you, we did find some stuff, like historical stuff, that I had no idea about. My dad, when he was younger and like living in his hometown, he had apparently done, like, what do you call it in English? A fatherhood test? To test if he was the father of a child. I had never heard of that. We just found a paper on it, and he wasn't the father. But I was like, what? Like, considering all the stories I know and everything he always talks about them, he's never mentioned that. And I told him that when I visited him yesterday. He's like, well, that's not something to talk about, is it? I'm like, why not? It wasn't like you weren't the father, so like, you know. Have you had that nose ring the whole time? I have, yeah. Is it like sometimes it's like turned in a way so you can see like the gap? Because don't do this. I've done this myself. I just pushed it together. This is not how a nose ring is supposed to be. Because you're supposed to be able to take it out. I can't take this out unless you like cut it. Because like you can't like, it's too small, so you can't like grip it and like open it either, I think, unless you have pliers. So you gotta be careful, but it's been fine so far. But like, you shouldn't do that. I don't recommend it. Like, that's not how they're supposed to be, basically. I think so. What's getting real? Let's state of play. Oh yeah, the state of play. Yeah. Oh, once again, because this happens every time there's a big gaming event. The program has been leaked, and it's gonna be Final Fantasy remake. There's gonna be some God of War collab and stuff like that. But I never trust those because they're wrong most of the times. It's always like fake. Korean sibling from his time in the army. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I can find the program. Because I can't do stuff while I'm streaming. State of play. Play leak. Not meal. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey, rumor. Okay, PlayStation State of Play runtime. Intro. Final Fantasy 7-3 update. Devil May Cry 6. That's been floating around. That's gonna be announced. That's the big one, I think. So, we'll see about that. What is that? Okay. And then, more sorrows, news on a solo State of Play, God of War collab, indie section 12 minutes, Zelda movie update, which someone has spelled Sledda, so PS5 ports confirmed for fans, huge moment for gamers, intergalactic extended gameplay, that one I could believe. Sonic update and limited controller, Last of Us Season 3 and remaster update, Legacy of Kain update and collection, Sly Cooper remaster collection, Monster Hunter Wilds expansion, we already know that's coming. Cory Barlog presents a new Santa Monica game. Several of these sound sus, not gonna lie. They sound sus. I will say. Some of them are like, yeah, that seems plausible. Or, but some of those sound sus. So I'm like, Also, Also, I did get sick. So I don't know, God. So it's like my skin has been dry. I only have access to old ass lotion that I've left here several years ago that I don't think I had to throw one of them out. I had several. Well, I had two because it had hardened. So like they're super old. So I don't know if they're working as they should. Oh. Probably things that was kind of perfect and pretty serious. Yeah, I still never played a Devil May Cry. I'll do it at one point. Signal loss. Something. Old ass lotion. Yeah, at least I have lotion, I guess. Oh god. Apparently this is not. I can tip this very easily. I mean, Bloodborne is just never coming. We know it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen ever. It's just not. It's not gonna come to PC. It's not gonna, you know, because Sony's just sitting on it. That's the big issue. It's not even From Software's problem, or like they're doing it. It's Sony. They have the IP. They're just choosing not to do anything with it. It's so strange. Oh, don't get me wrong, Miss Army. Bloodborne for PC does exist. It's Chad PS4 or something, Chad something like that. But you do need to, you know, you can't just like start it up. I think you gotta like do a little settings and stuff, configurations to get it to work. It's emulated, and you also need the Bloodborne file, which is, you know, it's not that difficult to get, I guess. But so there is a Bloodborne also that runs at 60 FPS for PC. But it's not official. Because they did shut it down, but it's still been going on. People have still been like tinkering with it. I just don't think in like as big of a fashion as before, because it got too much attention. So Sony was like, no, RIP to not do anything with, that's ours. I wanna, you know what, let's see if I can go into my room, because like you can just look in my face, you don't see anything else of the house. Oh, it's dark. Oh, look at my mouth. Is there anything in here? Because like it's a mess in here, because it's just stuff that I'm gonna bring home that I've just like spread out. It's kind of how it is in my apartment anyway. I mean, I'm just gonna sit in my bed. It's fine. There we go. It is kind of dark in here. Oh great, this light makes me look so good. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. No ring lights here. Probably just like that once it gets too much attention at lawyer swooping. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, The Last of Us is just like, can we... I mean, at least The Last of Us, the show is ending. Interrogation light, it kind of is, because the ceiling, because there's a ceiling fan, but the light in the fan has stopped working for, I guess the bulbs need to be changed, and because they've never been changed, and I think you gotta unscrew shit, and like, so we're not doing that. Someone else, like the people who live here next will have to do that. I mean, I can show you around. That's my own wardrobe. There's me. That's the sucky ass PC. That's a printer that doesn't work. I don't know how it stopped working. It doesn't even turn on. So I don't know what happened with that. And that's a small ass screen I have to work with. This is my old TV with VHS built-in technology. I've actually used it a lot growing up. Other than that, there's not much here, and then it's just like my bed with listen, I got horses. I got a horse covers. Listen, I got horse covers, and then there's just like a bunch of stuff up here, like old VHSs. Other than that, there's not much else in here. Everything's empty now too. Ugh. Yeah, we had. I think we've had another TV that had a VHS built in too. Like it was really handy. It's just like the problem is when it breaks, yeah, like it's kind of difficult to fix. Kevin, yeah, well, not really, but Short horses. Yeah, so I've just been spending my time in here, basically in the kitchen, right? Because, like, also the heating is not really on, like, at least not high in the rest of the house, so it's cold as fuck outside this room. Because I've raised the temperature in here, because it's so cold otherwise. So it's like a little hot, it's hotter in here, for sure. But then in the rest of the house, it's so cold. So, like, you don't really want to spend much time anywhere else. It's like, I don't want to turn on the heating in the rest of the house, because, you know, that's still my dad's electric bill. He has to pay for it. So, you know, because I'm going to turn down the heater when I leave as well. It's giving CA safe house! I mean, kind of. So, yeah, because, like, I don't know what happened with the printer, because that was a good printer. It's also big as fuck, but it's like, why? Like, it doesn't even turn on. Like, what happened? Because, like, printers usually fuck up and there becomes something wrong with them. But the fact that they just don't start, that's a new one for me. Oh, I gotta turn down the heating in my room so it doesn't, like, for the utility bill. Because also, no one's gonna live here, so the house doesn't need to be, like, hot. It just needs to be warm. So things don't, like, freeze, of course. But, like, it doesn't need to be as warm as it needs to be for someone to live here as soon as I go. Oh, I can show you the bathroom. Darkness. It's kind of fancy. My dad has done all of this himself. Like the flooring and stuff. Well, with his friends, I guess. But yeah, he's done all of this. I picked up that toilet. That you can flush a baby with that toilet. It's just very tall. It's too tall for me. Because my dad wanted a tall toilet. Because, you know, this was many years ago. When he was like, oh, I can't, it's difficult to get off the toilet. Not that he ever uses this toilet. But and I was like, you know what I want? I just wanted to be able to flush a lot. So yeah, we got the one that could flush the most. A bush toilet, don't say that. Oh god, look. Ugh. But yeah, look. Jacuzzi! I tried using this earlier. The problem is, this is gonna sound real dumb, but I don't know how the plug works. Because the plug won't go down. Or if it goes down, you can't get it up again. You have to get like a knife to pry it up. So I don't dare use it. So yeah, I haven't used it. I've never actually taken a bath in that one. Because we had a jacuzzi before that one. That's, you know, it was a lot older, less fancy. And that one, I grew up with that one. So taking a lot of baths in that one. But yeah, I don't dare use that one, because the one that's there now, the plug is weird. No idea how the plug works. Which seems strange. It's a plug, like how difficult can it be? But like I asked my sister, she also looked at it, and she also couldn't figure it out. Like, it's strange. Oh, my legs are still so cold. Jacuzzi. There must be a jacuzzi stuff in Yakuza and somewhere. Like, you run a kindergarten stuff. Wow, this lighting makes me look real bad. Oh my god, so bad. It's also so yellow. Ugh. I'm gonna pop in and pop out. Nope, it's not that either. That's the problem. That's what I mean. It's none of the normal things you would think of how a plug would work. So I don't know. You know, it's like we can't ask my dad. He wouldn't know. Even because, like, I don't know why he desperately needs a jacuzzi in there. Because the old one broke, and that's why he got a new one. And I guess it's a big area, but you could have just put a tub in there. But he wanted a jacuzzi again. But he doesn't take baths in it. So it's a little strange. I have actually put the belt on a little tight now, because I look extra fat now, because I'm sitting down. Just because I was walking, so because I have shiny leggings underneath, so like my pants would slip down if I didn't like tighten the belt a little extra. The bot goose. But yeah, it's weird. It's strange. Yeah, we can't figure out the plug. Oh god. But yeah, so everything's going fine. Like my sister and I are getting along in terms of we haven't been fighting about stuff, really. Because I kind of just let her have what she wants. And don't get me wrong, she's let me have what I want, but we also want very different stuff. So in that way, it's been working out. But yeah, it's been a little. She gets annoyed because I'm asking her about like, oh, do you think this is worth something, or like, do you want this? And she's like, no, why would I want? Like, she's like, she gets annoyed with me asking her, and she asks me about nothing. So, but I'm like, the whole point of us being here together and doing this is because we have to get along about what's going to be saved, what you want, what I want. So I don't know, I feel like I should ask you, but I could just not ask you, because you could just get annoyed. Shit, my battery's running out. Oh, because of the cold, but I have my charger here. Ow, fuck. Oh, don't get me wrong, Miss Harmony. It's not like we get along in terms of, like, we're still gonna be, not talking. It's not like we're, like, making up. But at least this process hasn't been as bad. But it's also because I'm just, like, basically doing what I'm always doing. Like, I let her have her way. We do all the things her way. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just do it. Like, I don't want to fight. And, yeah. But in that, it's been okay. But yeah, she's kind of indirectly at all times telling me how stupid I am. How incompetent I am. I don't know if because like, she's like passive aggressive and stuff. And she's both passive aggressive and aggressive. So I don't know. It's both. And I just kind of ignored it and keep going like, oh yeah, here it is. Unless I did something wrong. I keep adding that to everything I sent her. I'm like, oh, I did this today, like with the list or anything, but I could have missed something to like be like, yeah, I fucking suck. Because she kind of likes that, I think. It's just easier. But like, I'm doing it deliberately. It's not like I'm like, ugh. It's just like, I'm doing it being like, yeah, I did all this stuff, but then I could have missed something. I just always add stuff like that, like self-deprecation, the deprecation at the end. So she knows she's in control. Sounds like me, well, I'm sorry, Rapid. But yeah, she's kind of like my boss. It's basically that. She sends me comments on stuff, which is fine. Yeah, it's like that, yeah. It's just like, I'm submissive. It's very like, that's how I communicate with her. It's just, I'm submissive. I'm not a threat. Because in the end, it's just learning that my sister is one of those people who are like, attack first. Anything she can perceive as like as something, she's gonna attack you, even though you didn't mean it at all. It's just she hears a tone in her head that isn't there, because she always sways towards that more than like being generous about it and being like, oh, she probably didn't mean it that way. She always sways towards she meant it that way. So it's like difficult to communicate with a person like that, especially over text. I will tell you. That is a lot. She just gets like, yeah. But so far, like it's in that's the problem with our relationship is when it's good, it's really nice, it's really fun, we get along really well, and then it can just turn. Which, isn't that usually how it goes in like toxic relationship or like abusive? Because I wouldn't say it's just abusive in that way, but like kind of. But well, sometimes, but. It's that thing of like, when it's good, it's really good, and then when it's bad, it's pretty bad, kind of thing. And it can like turn in an instant. But then also the fact that she's like kind of annoyed with me at all times, no matter what I do. Nothing I do is good enough or correct. Ever. She always has to be. I was like, oh, because like I can do the list in Gothenburg, and then I can like sign it. You can do those signs where you do like an electrical, digital thing. Can't talk. But you do your signature, and then you basically scan it, or you have like, you put it in your phone or something, and then you just put it on the paper, and it's your signature. And she's had never heard of it, so she instantly went, "That's not IT secure." I'm like, so I did say, just because I didn't think, but I was like, so people are gonna hack into my phone? But I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll give her. She did not get upset at me for being lippy, but it's like, it's just because she hadn't heard about it. Yeah, I've done that for several like official papers in the past. But she's like, no, that's not IT secure. And I'm like, what's not IT secure about it? Like, is someone gonna hack into my phone because they knew I did a signature? And like, what do you mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Because she now works in like an IT department. So she's like, she thinks she knows. At least it feels that way. Don't get me wrong, she's very smart and stuff. But like stuff like that, I'm like, I don't know what you mean by IT secure. There's nothing wrong with it. There's like, we've been like, that's a method that's been used for years and years and years at this point. There's so many services for it. Yeah, because like, it's not like we're sending papers across, like, so people have to sign it and send them back. We don't do that anymore. Because she thinks I'm gonna, because she thinks I'm, a person that like lies and steals and manipulates. So she thought that was kind of like, no, I don't agree with that. No, that doesn't seem like legally and stuff. And I'm like, okay. And it was, to me, I'm just like, you just don't know what it is. It's just because you haven't heard about it before. It's perfectly fine. Like, it's common. It's just you haven't done it. Like, it's so common. But yeah, whatever. I also like that she like accused me of being like, I hope you're honest about the house now. I hope you're gonna be honest about the house. And then she reveals to me, she says that, oh, I actually took some stuff from the house from before. And bitch, do you think I'm gonna steal stuff with my one suitcase and no car? Okay, sure. Like, what am I gonna steal? Like, what small stuff is in this house that I could steal that is so valuable? Like, you're crazy. Like, and also, then you admit you're the one who did it first. Because I had no intention of doing it to begin with, but you've already done it. You're just projecting. So I was like, okay, because you know what, I could tell on her, but I'm not going to do that. Because, like, this, she told me what she took, but in the end, I don't know if she took more stuff, and it's fine, she can have those things. But that is not how this process, like, legally needs to happen. So it is illegal what she did. It is theft. It is actually theft. Because I asked the conservator, like, way before all of this. Because I was like, if someone just takes something from the house, like, is that, like, illegal? And he's like, yeah, it's theft. Because you're stealing from your dad, like, it's his stuff. Yeah, it's just like, but she thinks I'm the, like, greedy one that's gonna steal shit. And I'm like, okay. And here you are. So it's just like, but I just let it be. I just let it go. I don't say anything about it. I just ignore shit and just move on. Because I don't want to fight. But it's like, the hypocrisy is insane. At all times, frankly. All the things she accuses me for. And I was like, I think she's mixing up stuff. And she also told me now that, oh, I have a really hard time remembering, like, timelines and stuff happening in the timelines. And I'm like, I've noticed, but I can't say anything to you about it, because then you get fucking mad. But you also think that all the things you remember, you think things are happening. And I'm like, that's not how that happened. You're mixing two situations up. When she, like, accuses me of stuff. And then she's out here admitting that she struggles with remembering stuff like that. So I'm like, and I just say nothing. But it's just like, girl, you're a mess. You're a mess. Like, you just, like, what is this? It's so strange to me. Like, if you know this, and then I tell you, no, that's not really what happened, but then you, yes, it is, I remember. But apparently you don't. So I'm just like, I don't know. Because, like, I could be, like, everyone's memory struggles. Like, we also, it's the same, with witnessing a crime, that's the problem with that as well. But it's just like, sometimes you're just like, no, but this was a different situation. Like, this happened then and this happened. Like, they're completely different from each other. And then she pushes them together into one, and I'm like, that's not what happened. Also, will forever be naked, or maybe Kevina. If I'm feeling fun, hey, I'm glad I'm setting a trend. Listen, Kevin deserves all the props. Love Kevin. It is terrible what the game did to her. Listen, it's a shame. I had nothing to do with it, as you know. There is proof. But yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, we're getting along enough to like get through this. And like I said, we have had some conversations that have been really nice in terms of like just our interests, because she doesn't have time anymore, but she's like through her son, with gaming and stuff. So we could talk a little about that and a little about anime and stuff. Because in the end, I told her, you're the reason why I'm into gaming and anime. You know. But she just, she doesn't have time. So, because she's an adult. I shouldn't say that, but like, yeah, she has a family and stuff, so I get it. But we could talk about it a little bit. She likes Frieren, I believe. Oh, Kevin's doing well in Horse Heaven. I mean, I'm sure she is. And a clue hell, yeah. Or sandwich. Do you have, in the US, do you eat horse as a sandwich meat? Because we do here. We weirdly call it Hamburg meat. But it is horse. And it's just, it's sliced and you put it on a sandwich. I don't. But it's something that exists. I don't know I don't know if they stopped selling it now though, but it was a thing growing up. Very common. Yeah, because I want to say horse is super common to eat here now, but it used to be pretty common. Like my dad always had like horse sausage in the fridge. It's like a very specific one. It's like and then just the sliced meat. I've definitely had it as a kid, but it's horse is just very lean. It's very lean meat. It's very uninteresting to me. Yeah, because like I mean the horses here, I assume they weren't bred to be slaughtered. It's just like old horse. I don't know. God, yeah. So 50 due to drugs we oh, that's true, Matthew. Yeah. Yeah, Rapid. That was it. It was also the thing, like, because that was a big thing in Europe, at least. I don't know. I don't know if that was a thing in the U.S. too, where they had used horse meat in like TV dinners when it was supposed to be beef, like a lot stuff like that. There was also a part like I think there was like meat that was being sold. There was like donkey meat or something. It also should have been beef, or if it was horse, it was also strange. I'm not super into lean meats. I mean, because like I didn't like dark meat, like like think of a chicken, right? They have dark meat. The dark meat is the best part. Growing up, I did not like it. I didn't like the look of it. I didn't like anything about it. But the chicken thigh is the best part of the chicken. Besides maybe the skin. Because like a chicken breast is kind of, it's fine. But like, give me the tender instead. But like, it's fine. It will do. Depending on what you're doing, of course, with it. But like, the chicken thigh is where it's at. You want all that fat, because then it remains juicy. Like, it took me a long time to get into, to be like, I think I like dark meat. I just didn't like it as a kid, because I didn't like the look of it. Thighs or breasts, I mean, yeah. What else? I was like, what else has been happening in terms of like what we can talk about. Oh god. Yes, scan sensor. Oh, I don't want to talk about all this stuff happening in the real world. Oh, the High Guard news. Did you see that? Oof, that's rough though. Because I don't understand the part with High Guard now being like, oh, we're laying off, like most of the staff has been laid off. It's just a core development team. But what does that mean for, because like they've come out and said they're gonna keep working on the game. But how are you gonna do that with like a skeleton crew? It was a pull apart needle, chicken breast, and string cheese. I wish string cheese was the thing here. I just kind of want to try it. It's just not. But yeah, High Guard, and then yeah, I've been looking into Discord alternatives, and like all of them have drawbacks. There's no real good alternative yet. Stoat looks like Discord, but Stoat is basically a text chat only so far as I've understood it. Just mozzarella flavor-wise, but yeah, that's good. Yeah, because like it basically, like, listen, High Guard is basically Concord 2 at this point. I really didn't think so because it seemed like they were like doing it, but then this news came and I'm like, oh, they are Concord 2. That's what I saw someone else say that. I was like, yeah, you're right. It is actually Concord 2. Like it's done better than Concord, but it's the same effect. That's the problem. Yeah, because that's what I mean. I don't know what they're gonna do with like the core development. They laid off like their lead, was it technical artist or something? Like they laid off like big roles. So I don't know how they're gonna like keep this up. Because like yeah, they have the year-long plan, but can they implement it easily with just these people that are left? Because like High Guard now has like 2,000 something players, I think, which is not nothing, but it just seems like they expected too much. Because if they're laying off people now with these results, that means they expected a lot more, that the game would do a lot better than it has. Like over time, which seems crazy. That they of course they started this game much earlier. They didn't know like the landscape of everything, but they clearly had like, okay, this game needs to have this many players for us to be able to keep going with the amount of people we have at the studio. And it's just like it seems like they've had a delusional figure in mind, probably like Concord, where did I put my, oh, it's in my jacket. Because it just seems like that's the problem, frankly, that they have like delusional goals. Don't get me wrong, I watched Moist Critical say this, but I was just, yeah, it seems, because like I said, I thought they were doing okay for now, like they're gonna keep trucking on and keep putting things out. But yeah, then this news happened, and I'm like, but what's the number then that you were like aiming for? Because it seems delusional what you were aiming for now. Not that we know the number, but like we know it's much more than this. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is no reason to hate High Guard. There isn't. But it's also like, frankly, not to be that, but it's like, there's also not that many reasons to like it, from what I hear. And that's the problem. They released the game in a highly saturated market. It was the wrong time. It was never going to succeed in the way they wanted or needed it to. And I suspect it's going to shut down. But they're gonna keep trucking on for a little bit, but it doesn't seem good. It doesn't seem good. So I wouldn't be surprised if like this year they shut down, like the whole game and the whole studio like closes. Because like yeah, Because I don't know how many people are left, but from the people who have come out and said that, they got laid off, they said most of the team has been laid off. Most of the people have been laid off. So it can't be that many left. So that seems kind of, ooh, that seems bad. That seems real bad. So yeah. It just fucking sucks. Like, poor people. I don't know how it is in the US. Because, like, do they get unemployment now? Like, how does this work? I hope so. Not that unemployment is a lot, but, I don't know, working in the games industry seems so stressful. Because you can get laid off at any point, from what it seems. Yeah, and also, finding a job in general in the US right now is kind of difficult, right? That's what I keep seeing too. So it's like, yeah, my sister's true. It's like, this kind of sucks because, like, yeah, I was just a little bitter about, the Game Awards, the placement of it there, and like, but other than that, it's not like I wanted them to fail. It just seemed like they would fail. I was very invested in seeing what would happen because it just seemed like this is going to be another Concord. And I'm a little drama gremlin for sure. But it is that thing of watching, because it was all that, but that's also the cool thing. It was also cool that, people are excited about it. I see a lot of people liking it. So that was also cool. It's because if it would have gone the other way, it's like, it wasn't really as good as they said. And it is this new shooter. It's going to change things. That would also have been dope. But it's just like, all the signs pointed to, this is going to fail. You're just driving through the store, you can tell, yeah. Leave a ton. Oh no, I'm sorry, Rapid. Dramlin? Yeah, maybe. Dramalin. Drum. That sounds like medication. But yeah, I feel like I usually don't have, like, I really want this to fail or I really want this to succeed. I just want to, for me, it's just like seeing what's going to happen. That's why I'm like into drama. I'm just like, what's going to happen, Don't get me wrong. If it's like drama between creators and like people, then sure, then I'm going to be I'm going to pick a side. But at the same time, I'm just going to be watching and be like, I want to see what happens. Yeah, Matthew, Highguard just didn't come out, it really wasn't the thing, because they're like, it's gonna change, like, and it's a new type of shooter, and it's like, okay, but apparently it was, it wasn't good enough. Like, you really need, like, something different, like, because it is unique, but it isn't really unique, because they've taken stuff from other games and just smushed it together. So it's not unique in that sense. And that also means that all of these things, you're the master of none. What do you call it? Yeah? Stuff like that. Because that's what it seems to be the problem. Yeah, Rapid, that is the truth. Because, like, releasing a game like that now is just, you're doomed to fail. Fortnite just needs it. Fortnite keeps going. Fortnite are acquiring everything, everyone, and everything, and they're putting them in the game. Chapel Roan recently. I saw another one. Which one was the recent one I saw? It's just like people from The Office. It's in Fortnite. It's just like it's just they're gonna acquire everything. It's just how they work. It is successful, so hey. Yeah, it's just like they do it so much. Like, they have so much money. They are real, they are so popular. They have so much money. So they can just keep acquiring things and put it in the game. And they do it so quickly. Like, you can't, like, just take a breath and then there's a new thing. Oh, there's a new thing. There's a new IP in Fortnite. Oh, there's a concert now. Like, I will give them that. They are really pumping it out. But it's the same. That's also why Marvel Rivals work. They also do that. They even they shorten the seasons, so you get a new character, a new hero, much quicker than before. And they just keep putting out skins and like events and stuff like that all the time. So they are also doing the Fortnite one. Not like acquiring IPs, of course, but like putting out new content over and over and like quickly. Just quickly. You don't have to wait that long. And it seems to be the way to go for it, because then then you keep your player base, or you get a new player, like you get new players in, because I really like that character, I gotta try it. And also Marvel. Disney is kind of boo boo now, isn't it? Does Disney do anything like growing up? Disney was this special thing as a child. What does Disney do now that makes you feel that way? I can't think of anything. I really can't. They don't have that magic anymore. It's just kind of soulless now. It's just another streaming service. It's just another studio. You always say that. I mean, I love Disney movies growing up. Like I think a lot of us did probably, but yeah, they've just like now they're like ugh. Yeah, that's what I mean, Rampage. It's just they're not doing anything that's interesting or like has that magic anymore. They're just pumping stuff out that like it feels like they're just another studio. They're just doing what other people do. It's just the same. And it really is just because they're Disney, so people will, give it a shot. But it's nothing. It's just not. I mean, Wonder Man, sure, but that's not really. When I think of Disney, I don't think of Marvel. I think of the old cartoons, the movies. Because like, if you told me Wonder Man is on Hulu, I'll be like, great. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, the fact that Wonder Man is on Disney doesn't make me feel like, I love Disney. It just makes me go, I really like Wonder Man. I don't really care what it's on. I felt like the kids were Spain. Disney was Christian pandering fakery. Oh, okay. I mean, Walt Disney was racist, right? I mean, so were a lot of people from his generation, I guess, but... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is the thing, Matthew. I somehow forgot about it. The live action remakes, they're going hard on that. He did Jews. Oh, okay. They're really going hard with the live action remakes that no one wants. So, yeah. Who made Zootopia 2? Is that DreamWorks? Because, like, that movie has been cleaning up. That movie's doing so well. It's crazy. I didn't realize. I mean, I kept seeing, like, Zootopia has now made this much. I'm like, good for it. And then it's like, it's crossed billions. I'm like, what? Is it that interesting? Who's watching it over and over again? Ugh. Zootopia is Disney? Oh, okay. Hey, maybe they have some of the magic then. Because, yeah, Zootopia 2 has been cleaning up. I haven't seen it. I have no interest in it, but I guess I'll watch it at some point. Like, I liked the first one, but it wasn't like, this is amazing. It's just like, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, they do get a hit every now and then they got flop after flop after flop. I don't understand why people love Encanto so much. I'm sorry, I don't get it. It's fine, but it really wasn't that good to me. The songs weren't that good. It just wasn't that good to me. It really wasn't that interesting. Because then also Disney has released several animated movies that I've never heard of. Like, it goes some time and I'm like, this is a Disney movie. It's from last year? I never heard of it. So I don't know what's going on with the marketing sometimes. Considering how permanently online I am. There's just like some movies I'm like, I've never heard of this movie before. It's like, how new? It's pretty new. Not that I'm the target audience, but like, yeah, I feel like I should have heard of it. Why does it look like I have such goosebumps? I sorry, I just Encanto. I just don't get it. But I'm also, like I said, probably not the right demographic. Take off the sock. Oh yeah, Goat is the new one. Isn't that Tim Curry? Not Tim Curry. Stephen Curry, the NBA player. Tim Curry is someone else. Because Goat is apparently really good, and that's not Disney, right? Just happened to us, and the movie was over. Yeah, it just didn't grab me. Encanto, just didn't. I mean, Ratatouille is classic. That's a good one. Clearly. You share a common thread, yeah. Okay, Matthew, because I mean, good for Goat. Because I was like, who's doing the movie? And it's about what? And I'm like, oh, just another celebrity doing a thing. But hey, apparently it's pretty good. Good for him. I know nothing about basketball, so, I don't know if he seems like a good guy or not, but apparently the movie's pretty good. Oh yeah, and they're doing another Minions movie that's gonna focus on like the head minions kind of thing. The fact that the Minions still is a thing is kind of amazing, in a bad way. I don't hate. That's the thing. I don't hate the Minions. I don't think they're that annoying or anything. But it's just like weird. Like I don't see the continued like attraction to it. Oh, it's Sony. Okay. Yeah, the Red 2 is very charming. Yeah, because like I wouldn't say I don't like the Minions, but I also don't dislike them. I'm just kind of very neutral to them. They're like fine. They're just kind of there. Like they're not for me clearly. So I'm just like yeah. They can be kind of cute sometimes. But other than that, I'm like ugh. But yeah, they're doing a Minions movie, 3 something like that. Focusing on the head minions. Children like, it's the kids like them, birds make them. Don't test me to have my coffee meetings on Facebook, yeah. They hit me right in the face, and each animator had a pet rat for inspiration. Really? That's great. Rats are cool. They're really fun. They're good pets. They're fun pets. Not that I've had one, but I've met people who've had them. And hung out with some rats. Rats are cool. They're cool and cute. They're not cool and cute when you see them out on the street, but, well, if I see a rat out, I'm like, oh, it's a rat. Like, it's kind of cool, but it's also, like, a little gross. I kind of also, I keep watching bird videos. I really love birds. I just don't think I don't know if I would want to have one. They need so much attention. I do love birds. But what if you get 2, they can, like, entertain each other? I don't know. It's more of an aesthetic thing? Oh. Hey, whatever floats your boat. What else? What else? What else? Oh, James Van Der Beek, that he died. That I was like, I was really shocked about that because I thought he was doing better. I know he was struggling to pay his medical bills because America. I think his past says that, but yeah. So he was selling old Dawson's Creek stuff, but I thought he was doing better. And then he just died, and now apparently he had 6 kids. So his wife and his 6 kids are like, they don't have any money because, they paid his medical bills. He just love cute dudes, suspenders, and blue yellow. Okay. Yeah, he does seem like a really sweet guy. He seemed great. Um, but at least they set up that GoFundMe for the family, and it's made a lot of money so far, so that's great. Oh, I don't remember him in that because I've seen that movie, I think, but I don't really remember that movie. But yeah, I was sad because he got colon cancer, if I remember correctly. Which apparently is just a thing that a lot of younger people get colon cancer nowadays, which seems terrible. I can't remember. I read the reasons, but I can't remember what it was. Mm. Oh, but yeah, the Discord likes, or like, yeah, trying to find a Discord alternative is gonna be difficult. Sadly, like, yeah, I keep looking into it. The problem is, oh hey, Wiki Mouse. I mean, I guess now it's just chatting. I was out in the forest. You miss a whole forest walk. Oh, making fun of yourself. That's nice. I don't think I knew anyone was good. Kesha music. It was in a Kesha music video. Yeah, that was great. Nice. Just a real everybody. Yeah, yeah. I grew up watching Dawson's Creek. I don't wanna wait. You know. Yeah, it was cold outside. It's gonna be warmer next week at least. It was so cold when I came to Stockholm. Also, I fell asleep so hard on the train. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. Like I was like, okay, we're gonna be in Stockholm in like 20 minutes, so I'll just stay awake. You better believe I fell asleep so hard. I fell asleep because I had headphones in, like my not these, I had like in ears, so I was listening to something. I just fell asleep. So I was just sleeping. I didn't even wake up when people got off the train. I was the last one on the train, so the people working at the train ride, they just came up to me and they probably like just tried waking me up by talking to me first. But I didn't wake up, probably because of the headphones. So they had to shake my shoulder and like, hey, we're in Stockholm. And I'm so sorry because I had hypoglycemia during that ride as well. So I was like, I don't know. I was just feeling. I think it was both that, and also I was just kind of tired because I had to get up so early for that train ride. But I really fell asleep because like I had no intention of falling asleep. I don't remember falling asleep because usually I remember when I like fall asleep. Like you're like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna fall asleep not soon. Like you can kind of feel it. I just just fully just fell asleep. Yeah, slept deeply. Paula Cole, I do not know who she is. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you have hypoglycemia, usually you don't sleep well. So I don't know. But so I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh God, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, oh, I've been having low blood sugar and stuff. And they're like, yeah. Like they didn't give a shit. They're just like they were nice. Don't get me wrong, but they were like, I was just doing because I was so embarrassed. I was just like saying things and stressed because I was like, oh, I gotta get off the train. I gotta get my bag. Like, not really Mickey Mouse. Like I said, it was only like 20 minutes. I fell asleep a little bit earlier. Also, I was grateful there was no one sitting next to me. So that was nice. But the train was pretty full. Also, someone broke the toilet almost immediately. So I had to go to another toilet. And because what I didn't realize is I had put myself like in the last train card. And that train card is for handicapped people, disabled people, which is fine. That's not a problem. But the nice thing about that card is it has a handicapped toilet, which means it's big. Because, otherwise train toilets, small as fuck. They're like a plain toilet. I'm using Twitch app, yeah. But someone broke that toilet almost instantly. So I was like, ugh. So I have to go to another fucking cart with the small toilets that are disgusting. You can barely fit in there. Ugh. Yeah. I can tell. I don't know what other app I would use, since I don't really stream that much from my phone. Because I'm not home, Wicked Mouse. Oh, I mean, it's all right. This will do. I'm not gonna stream a lot IRL or anything. This is just what I have. This is not like something I'm trying to do for forever. Trauma gets to shut down. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I always have to pee. That's the problem. Not pooping. Yeah, it seems fine. No one else has complained, at least. Like, we make it. People seem to hear what I'm saying. People seem to hear what I'm saying. And like I said, this is not what I'm gonna keep doing. They don't dare. I think they would. Plain and saying, instead of, oh wow, Miss Harvey, that's not healthy though. Wasn't there a famous historic person that died because they held their pee in because they were at like a fancy party and their bladder just burst? Oh god, that would be terrible. I wonder, do men stand up? I guess men stand up peeing on the toilet on the train, which is the worst place to do that at, because you will be peeing all over the place. That's disgusting. Like, it's disgusting to begin with to stand up, to be honest, but, like, at a train, because, like, the train is, like, moving a lot. I got nauseous walking to the toilet, just walking through one train car, and I was, like, nauseous. Oh, my friend I'm going to be visiting tomorrow, he does not do that. Don't get me wrong. He stands up at home, but he's probably going to clean before I come. He's just kind of that kind of person. He's very considerate. So he said, like, if I'm visiting someone or something, like if it's not my home, I always sit down. And I'm like, that's good. You're a good guy. Cuz yeah. Good for you, Matthew. I think it's healthier also. Isn't it for men to sit down and pee? Isn't that a thing? Oh god, Wiki Mouse. That's the thing. I could never poo. Like, pooing not in my home is the worst thing. And thankfully, it doesn't happen to me much. There's something happens when I go out. Like, my body's just like, no, we're not pooing out. Like, not in our home. Like, it happens if I'm at work, of course, because that's such a long day. If I have to poo, I have to poo. Then I have to poo at work. That also fucking sucks. But not like if I'm just out doing errands and stuff. That doesn't happen. It usually doesn't take that long, I guess. I mean, yeah, Miss Arm, it's just like, well, either you sit down or you stand up and then you wipe up, the spillage. Like, be considerate. Yeah, I mean, I always pee before I go out. Have to. That's just how you do it, right? Doesn't everyone do that? I thought everyone just did that. That's the smartest thing to do. Sure, if you just peed like 5 or 10 minutes before you're supposed to go, or I don't know, but like, I always pee. If I know I'm going to go out, I always plan for it. It's like, okay, I'll pee like 5 minutes before and then I'll go. Like, I don't want to be out here risking my bladder being like, oh, I gotta find a public toilet to use. No, thank you. Oh, that's the worst, Miss Harmony. Sometimes I get like stress bladder, so I pee, and then I'm like, I think I gotta pee a little bit more. Like I have a prostate problem, but it only happens when I'm like stressed and like I have to go somewhere. So then I just pee first, and I think I'm fine, and then like a few minutes later, I'm like, I think I have to pee again, but just a little bit. Yeah, pooing not in your home is the worst. I fucking hate that. Ugh, it gives me so much anxiety. Because it takes since I have IBS, it takes a while. I can be in there for a while. And the noises, no. It's the worst. Let's give it another 5 minutes, yeah. Damn, refrigerator is the worst. Oh no! Ugh, God. I remember, like, at my last job having to poo, and, like, there's, like, stalls, but they're all next to each other. So, like, you hear someone come in, and you're like, oh no. Okay, I'll just wait till they're done, and, like, try and hold it in, because the noises. And I'm just sitting there, like, sweating, just, like, holding, being like, It's a hostile level. Like, why is it so cold in there? But it's the worst of adaptive facility. Yeah, like, I can't remember the last time I pooed in a public toilet. It's the worst. Like, I will do most things to try and avoid it. But yeah, it's just like, there's a lot of noises happening when I go, a lot of times. Because IBS be IBSing. And, you know, I'd rather not subject anyone, both because it's embarrassing to me, but also it's unpleasant for other people. Because, like, I don't want to hear other people poo. So I'd assume other people don't want to hear me poo. You know? That seems kind of a given. So I'm just like, yeah, I need to just not... I'll just wait. Because they're probably just going to pee. But hey, on the other hand, it's never happened to me, but on the other hand, if they also go to poo and they make a lot of noise, hey, we can make a lot of noise together. It's disgusting. Ew. Oh. But hey, you could. Then you know it's okay. I mean, it's true. Like, that's what you do in a bathroom. But I'm also like, in the end, you don't want people to hear it. Miss Army, the people who don't care are straight men. They don't give a shit. Literally, I was about to say, but yeah, they don't care. They really don't. I'm not saying all of them, but, you know, it's straight men. They're the ones who don't care. They're just I'm gonna go take a shit! Because that happened at my work. I just started, I was like the new girl. And there was just like this guy walking past me while talking to someone else, and he didn't see I was there. He's like, I'm gonna take a giant shit! And then he looked and saw me, and he's like, and I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, you go for it. Good for you. They take a shit, yeah. Oh god, I'm so cold. I went to like this big ass grocery store yesterday, because there's one close to where my dad lives now. And I was like, I wish I had this big of a store close to me. I love being in a big grocery store. I can't find anything, but I just like wandering around, because they had so many things that I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing, you know? They had like a Kinder, like, cake treat that I've never seen before. I don't remember the name now, and I was very tempted to buy it. I looked at like how many carbs are in it. I mean, I could eat like one, but then I was like, I probably shouldn't. It's like, I like trying new shit. I do. And when you have a big store like that, there's always something new to try. Oh, I bought my protein bars, the ones that I like, dulce di leche. I'm not trying to be racist. I don't know how to say it otherwise. Dulce, like it just in English accent. Dulce, how do you say it? Dulce de leche. I don't know. Yeah, I like a big grocery store. Like, also, because when you walk in, there's just no food. There's no, like, groceries. It's just, like, clothing and shit. You're like, okay, where's the food? But at the same time, you're kind of tempted to just stop and look at stuff. I just love stuff like that. I love just walking through a giant-ass grocery store. I like grocery shopping. I really do. But, like, it's not that interesting in my store because it's so small. But I like just, like, going through the aisles and like looking at stuff. Love it. Dulce de leche. Why do I do the accent? I can't do it without the accent. It's also the incorrect accent, I believe. It's just an accent I'm doing. French or Italian? Okay. Yeah, but how would an American say in dulce de leche? That was not. I don't know. I don't know what accent that was. That was a different one. Cause like it's like yeah. I don't know. I just love a grocery store, a big one. I love it. Love them. I did buy some clementines. Or they're called. I don't know what I bought, but they look like clementines or something. But they are labeled small citrus. So I don't know what I bought. Yeah, Wikimedia, think like that, but there's like a space between de and leche. Leche. Is my nose ring turned? No, it's fine. Wait, Fungus Man, had you not seen my nose ring before? Yeah, it's always been there. I mean, I guess, yeah, my camera's kind of far away and it's not the best quality at home. But yeah, also like I said, don't do your nose ring like I did. Also, this was taken with one of those things you do your ears with, one of those guns. Like when I was like 12. I've had this since then. Not the ring, but like the hole, the piercing. Oh, you're right, so it's not that important. Like it's the only like kind of cool thing I have because I don't have any tattoos or anything. I want tattoos, but affording them, that's a different story. I still want, do you remember the charcoal from Night in the Woods? I still want charcoal like on my hand, like here. I don't know how to put it, but like just on my hand. Because I want him to be able to move a little bit. So like when I move my hand. Other than that, I don't know. I guess I have several ideas, but yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I do know you watch on low quality, so that makes sense. I mean, like I said, it's not like I'm not out here with the most, obvious nose ring or like being like, hey, look at my piercing. So. Don't tell them Italian Americans that, yeah. No, because I got these. Let's see. Oh my god. This one. NYX Dulce de Leche. Dulce de Leche protein bar. It has, what is it? It only has 14 grams of carbs in this whole bar. And you can eat between 20 and 50 grams of carbs in a day, typically. I try to stay on the low end of that, so I try to eat like 20 at max. And then and then I got hazelnut chocolate. I haven't tried this one, but these are really good, and they do not have a lot of carbs in them. Because if you look at the other ones, they all have like really interesting flavors, but they're like candy. Like even if it says protein bar, they can have like so many carbs in them. So I'm like, oh yeah, you may have a lot of carbs, but you also have a lot. You may have a lot of protein, but you also have a lot of carbs. So that's not for me. Brunost. I don't know how I'm gonna get all of these things home, to be honest. It's not gonna fit, so I'm gonna have to like put some stuff. I'm gonna throw some stuff out. Cause yeah, I got stuff like old stuff that I wrote when I was a kid. I want stuff like that. They don't take up much space, but since I'm bringing a whole ass soda stream and like like bed like cover set, what do you call it? Yeah, it's just I don't know how I'm gonna bring all this home, so I'm probably not gonna be able to bring like all of it home. So yeah. Well, I had hoped that they had a bigger suitcase here because I remember my dad and my mom had, they both had two big suitcases, but apparently there's just one left, and that's the one my sister used for my dad to bring him his clothes. So I don't know what happened with the other one. No, I mean, what will happen if I really want to save something and I can't bring it with me now? It will just be put in storage, and it will be shipped with all the other stuff eventually. Then. Oh wait, I'm gonna roll my clothes, and then we'll see what fits. But like, I can show you. Like, all of that has to fit. Ignore the smoked sausages. That's just my snack. But like, all of that has to fit. All of this has to fit. And not the blue shirt, but like that has to fit into that suitcase. That's just not happening. You know what I mean? That's just not happening. And my clothes, like that's not even all my clothes are in there. So that's just not happening. And yeah, and the whole last soda stream is gonna fit in there too. So. And there's sausages. Yeah, it's garlic. Only one bag, yeah. Hey Merit, how are you? How's it going? Listen, I got hat bangs. Ignore them. It's a new fashion. And no makeup, of course, because I didn't. Why would I bring makeup here? It's my snack. It's my little snack with my protein bars. I'm very mad. I'm sorry. How's work? Because you had, it was stressful with your work. My trip is going fine. I visited my dad yesterday. It was a very nice visit. And tomorrow I'm going to see a friend that I hadn't seen in many years. And we hung out all the time. We were like best friends growing up. Well, in like junior high for sort of several years. And I only see him every few years when I come here. So last time I saw him was many years ago now. 5 years ago? Maybe 4? It's more than 3, I think. Work's so stressful. I'm sorry. Yeah, I could get, because like my dad does have a backpack that is going to be thrown away because neither me or my sister wants it, but I could probably get a backpack in. So I am thinking about that, Miss Harmony. But then I have my big ass handbag, my suitcase, and then a backpack. I mean, it will work. That is no makeup, couldn't tell. Oh, thank you. I'm going by rail. I'm going by train. God, also what happened, I forgot that Stockholm is insane when you're gonna take like the train like in the city. Because I was like, oh, I have to take this train to go to the station that's closest to here, and then I have to take a bus here. But getting to the station here, and I was at the central station, like it's huge. And you always, when you get off, like, the train from Gothenburg... Oh, thanks for starving. Oh my god. Oh my god. But thank you. But they always put you at the end of, like, the station, so you have to walk through all of it to get to, like, the normal trains, so you can travel within the city. And I was like, 8 minutes? Because I had to figure out, like, how to buy a ticket, and, like, okay, which one I'm taking, it's taking a little time. But I'm like, 8 minutes, that's a lot of time. And then I start going that way. Like, I blip my ticket, go in. And then it's just escalators. Escalators that go, they are so long, straight down. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I was on escalators for like 5 minutes. I'm not joking. Because I got off one escalator, and then there was another one. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, Stockholm is crazy. This is insane. I'm just going to the train. And I have to take 5 minutes of escalators first. That just go straight down. I'm like, okay. But I was like, I had to like rush to the train because I saw it just come in when I was like at the last escalator. I'm like, oh! So I had to run. Because I was like, I started with 8 minutes. And then it was just like, yeah. So I was like, Stockholm is crazy. Stockholm is crazy. This is too much. You're doing too much, Stockholm. Like an elevator, almost. It really was, because like Stockholm has a lot of subways and stuff as well, so you just go into the fucking underworld, and it's cold as fuck down there. Hey, at least I didn't get hit on this time, like last time, by like a Pakistani man. Nothing wrong with Pakistani men, but that's what happened last time. It was very strange. Very strange. I don't know what it is that makes it like people think I'm like, I should talk to this lady. At least you get hit on. I mean, I guess. I usually don't get hit on. Usually a lot of people talk to me. A lot of old people talk to me. I don't know why. It makes no sense in my mind. It makes no sense. Let's talk to this Asian person. She probably knows where things are. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, a lot of old people talk to me. I really don't know what that is about. Because I don't think I look like kind or anything when I'm just having my resting face. Yeah, I just kind of look like tired or bored, I think. I don't look like approachable. The people seem to think I'm approachable, so I don't know. And of course, it's always having people come up and ask for directions and stuff. Yeah, and I'm the worst person to ask for directions because I don't know where anything is. I really don't. They're like, oh, where's this street? I'm like, I don't know. I only know, like, tram stops. Other than that, I have no idea what street we're on. I don't know which street that is. I know nothing. And I've lived here for a long time. But yeah, that's how I navigate through a city or to a town. It's just knowing which stop is closest to where I'm going. That's about it. Or like, oh, that store is over there, kind of thing. To get someone's saying, I know you don't work here, but that's weird. Don't say that. I know you don't work here, but yeah, maybe you should ask someone who works here then. That's very strange. That's annoying. That's strange. Don't do that. Just ask someone that works there. What's the problem? Oh, I still got my double chin. I usually know that. I mean, that's good, but it is strange to open with, I know you don't work here, but that's strange. Because then it's just like, you should ask someone that works here. I did talk when I was waiting for the bus to go to my dad's yesterday, because we were waiting, and I kept looking in the app, and because I was like, I could not imagine asking just a customer where things are. That seems strange to me. But yeah, there was like an elderly couple waiting as well. And I was scrolling in the app because the bus kept getting later and later and later, and I'm like, shit, because I had to transfer, but I had a lot of time with the transfer, so it wasn't that bad. But it's like, oh, if this keeps going, that's gonna be a problem. And then suddenly the bus just disappeared out of the like thing. I was like, okay. So then it was like, okay, go across the street to the other stop, and then you go the other way, and you know. So I just told them, are you waiting for the bus? Because, they were clearly waiting. So it's like, and they weren't like looking at their phone or anything, because, they're old people. So it's like, we're waiting for the bus, because like, I don't think it's coming. And thankfully, because she was like, oh yeah, I was just about to ask you. And thankfully the bus just came then. Because I was like, oh, that's strange, because yeah, the bus is not in the app anymore, so that's very strange. But hey, at least here it is. And then we just like, we talked a little bit on the bus, because I didn't need to be on that bus for that long. But I was like, yeah, I haven't been here for a while, so I don't really like know streets or anything. So it's just like trying to find it, and they're like, yeah, we come from this place and this place, and So, because like, that's the thing, this is what I mean, like, if I'm not sweating, I have no social anxiety. I can talk to anyone. It's completely fine. If I'm sweating, then I can't talk to anyone. Then I just want to escape. The road is already there, so it can't be long now. Change when they engage with them. Maybe it's an empathy thing. I don't know. But yeah, they were very nice. The man seemed like there's something. he might have dementia because she was like fixing his like stuff as well, and he's kind of seemed like a kid and like a little confused. So I was like, there's something there. Because she asked me then, oh, how do you see like when the buses come and stuff? I'm like, oh, in the app, and she's like, oh, I have the app. I buy my tickets there. And I'm like, yeah. And then you just press this and this. So trying to help them out. Because like if you're already buying the ticket in the app, you can probably figure out how to look for your trip in the app. Yeah, I don't know. Old people like me. I don't know what it is. Because like I said, it's weird because it's like old Swedish people. What, like, why would you ask an Asian person? It seems like the worst bet. Let's talk to this Asian person. She probably knows everything. It's just like, I might not even speak Swedish. You don't know. Oh my god, my sister said something. Listen, I don't want to... I mean, I put her on blast before. She's not here to defend herself, but she did say this. Just Asians are smart, obviously. True, so true. But because my sister was like complaining about the home carers and stuff, and people not speaking Swedish or speaking Swedish well, and she's like, I've been called racist so many times, and then she said and I've been called racist by all these, and then she said a racist slur in Swedish, and I'm like, okay. Because I just kind of agreed with her, saying like it's not even about race. It's like if we can't communicate, that's the problem. Like I don't care where you're from. That's what I said because that's how I feel. But because it is like weird when you try to talk to a carer and they don't speak Swedish and they don't understand you and you can't understand them. That's a problem. And in the end, I don't care where you're from. As I don't give a shit. That's not the problem. It's just like, I can't talk to you because I don't understand you and you don't understand me, so we can't communicate. It would have been the same if you were Swedish and like only spoke sign language. Like it doesn't matter. But for her, it was like clearly like I've been called racist so many times because she's complained about it, I guess, by all of these blah 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 words, and I'm like, okay. Like I said, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, People wants me Google Maps on ready to go to reach a destination. Aw. That's why I wish I had money. Wonder why they call it racist, a huge mystery. I know, right? Because I was like, she said that. I'm like, oh god. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh god. Because like you don't say that. Like, yeah, it's a racist word. It's one of those words here in Swedish, like how black people say the N words amongst themselves. And it's that kind of word here, and the people who are basically the foreign, or how do I put it, they immigrated here, or like the parents have, so they are taking that word back, so they use it amongst themselves, but it's not for us to use, kind of thing. But she said it like so I'm like, oh girl, oh gosh. So I was like, yeah. Because at the first I was like, wait, because I hadn't heard that word in many years. Because, yeah, people usually don't go around throwing that word around. So I was like, wait, do people still say that word? And then I was like, this is not great. So, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, she keeps kind of telling on herself. And, like, I don't know. Because we were early talking about how the neighbor is so racist. She's like, yeah. But then she says that, and I'm like, okay. We are not on the same wavelength about this. Because yeah, there is I understand her frustration with it, but you didn't need to be like, because she's clearly then upset because they're not Swedish. Because that's not why I'm upset. I don't give a shit where you're from. I just give a shit that we can't communicate. Like I said, you could have been a Swedish person and have a speech impediment and I couldn't understand you. That's not like your fault in that sense, but it is a problem when people hire people who can't communicate and they need to communicate with like people. That is a problem. And that has nothing to do where you're from or the skin, like your skin color or anything to me. It's just like, I can't communicate with you. This is a problem. Like, I don't give a shit where you're from. It's just like, I need this information, or I need to be able to, like, I need to be able to talk to you. Like, that's the problem. And I'm not gonna be like, I'm not, because it's not their fault. I think it is a problem when they get hired and put in those positions where they have to talk to, like, what do you call it, like, loved ones of a patient. Then that should be factored in when you hire someone, you know? I'm not saying they shouldn't be hired. I'm just saying maybe they shouldn't be put in a role where they have to answer the phone, say. Stuff like that. Oh, God, Rampage. Because I don't know, sometimes you can talk to someone who has like a really strong accent, or like, even here, if you talk to someone here who has a really specific Swedish dialect, that doesn't happen often, because they also can, like, people like that can also usually, kind of tone down their dialect. But there's dialects here that I wouldn't be able to understand, and they're Swedish. Their accent was so strong I couldn't understand them at all. It takes a pretty dang strong accent to make me struggle. Yeah. Well, in cafe, flagship train. I worked with most of the black gentlemen come in and say, how are all the... Oh, God, Miss Armory. Ugh. Wait, was the manager black? Or was the manager a what person? Because, ugh. Like, it's just one of those words, like, it's not for us. Like, there's just some words you don't need to use. It's fine. What's the problem? I really don't get it. Like, that's the whole point of that group using that word amongst themselves, because they're taking it back, because it's been used against them. And they're like, no more. Now, it's our word. It was white good old boy. Ugh. That's disgusting. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, because like I have to keep a straight face when I talk to my neighbor, because he just says racist things all the time. He's so casual about it, and he's not ashamed. Like I'm pretty sure he knows he's a racist, but it's just like he's old. I'm not gonna, and he's helped my dad so much, and we get along really well. He really likes me, so I'm not gonna like bring it up. But it does make me go like, ew, ugh, I don't like this. No one could ever reach that position and sound, ugh. I know, Matthew, right? It's pretty easy not to say the N-word. Like, I really don't think it's that difficult. I don't know why people struggle with it so much. Or like think, no, but I want to say this word. Or like, hey, if you can say it, I can say it. Everyone should be able to use it. It's like, no, why? You have no, like, this, no. That's also, that, I have a hard time with that opinion. That if one group can say it, then everyone should be able to say it. I disagree. Because, like, also, it's just a thing of, do you need to say it? Do you really need it? Like, is it a big deal to just not say it? I don't know. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't really like saying the N-word, because, like, that's an old joke, right? Because, like, when you say the N-word, you do make people think of the word in the end. You're basically saying the word. But, like, now, since we're talking, context matters. But, like, yeah. Most times, I don't say it. Yeah, but it's just that like, all or nothing thinking, instead of just thinking of, well, like, my history with this is this, and that group's history with that word is this, and, they're taking it back. Like, they don't see that part. They just see it as like, hey, if you can use it, I should also be able to use it. Everyone should be able to use it. It's such a, like, a simple-minded thing. Yeah, right? It's just like, hey, if you can use it, I can use it. Everyone should be able to use it then. I don't know, it's just strange. It's just strange that the people are like, so, hey, I gotta use it. I think it's cool. Like, white people, like, we've taken so much, because, like, I count myself kind of as white at times, because, like culturally I'm white, but I know I'm not white in that sense, but I feel white. I feel both kind of thing. Because, depending on who I'm talking to, they may not view me as white, and some people I talk to view me as, yeah, you're the same culture as I am, and it's a white person. So for me, it's like a little of both. But it's like we're taking so much from black people, and like we can't let them have this word that's been like thrown against them. It's a little strange, you know? Like this, I don't understand. And I'm not saying like let them have it as we own it, but it's like we can't leave it alone. Like, because it's clearly just, that's for them, not for us. You know what I mean? But we gotta be, no, but, and then there's gotta be a debate about it. That's true, Miss Harmony, yeah. Oh, I heard something the other day that someone wanted, like, I heard a lady said, a straight lady, she said, I would love to date a bisexual man because I think he would be more in touch with his emotions. And I was like, I never thought about it like that before. Because I've never thought about really, because like I'm a jealous person, so dating someone who's bisexual or pan would make me very insecure. So it's not a problem with them. I don't mind them being bisexual in that way. It's just a problem for me that I would be very insecure about it. But I also thought that was, I don't know if that's a stereotype, but like, I feel like that could be a good point. Because in the end, I would want to date a dude that's like good with talking about his emotions in the end. I don't want to date like a guys, you gotta keep it all in. I've gotta go punch a rock. I don't want to date that kind of person. That's like, no thank you. I gotta say, let's say we're better than straight men. I mean, yeah, because like I can see that. I didn't know you were bi, Matthew. Good for you. That sounded condescending. I didn't mean it that way. I meant it 100% good for you. Yeah, I can see that, but I've just never thought about it. Because, like, whenever I think about dating someone who's not just straight, it gives me anxiety. Because I'm like, oh god, if I date someone who's bi, there's just so many more people I have to worry about that's gonna come in and take my man. Because I'm insecure as fuck. I need to get over that, but you can only get over that in a relationship. I can't, like, practice getting over that when I'm single. That's the problem. Because, like, I want to get over it. Like, jealousy is, like, terrible. It's disgusting. I wish I wasn't jealous, but I get really jealous very easily. Not in a way, like I said this before, I used to be much worse. Like, I used to act on it more. Now it's just the feeling of being jealous. And like, not kind of, like, just having it. Before I would, like, look through a phone or, like, look over a shoulder, like, looking at screen, stuff like that. I haven't done that in many years. Oh, nice, Miss Harmony. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, I know jealousy isn't, like, it's not my partner's, like, it's not their fault. They're not doing anything weird. It's me. And I know that. I just, like, I can't practice it while I'm single. Like, getting over it. Because I do want to get over it. But yeah, being single, I can't do anything about it. Because, like, I know about it, but yeah, I can't do anything about it if I'm just single. Because you gotta practice. That's like exposure therapy, right? You gotta just practice. For how long now? I haven't been single that long. Maybe 3 years? Yeah, 3 or 4 years. And I mean, before that, I was single for 9 years, so that's like nothing for me. Like, I'm never looking, though. I'm sure we can mess, but that's what I mean. I'm not looking. Like, I'm fine dying alone. I would love to meet someone, but at the same time, I'm not looking. It's just like, if it happens, it happens. I think, yeah, like, the people I've been dating have all been very nice. They've all been nice guys. I've never had, like, a bad relationship in that way. I've had one bad breakup. Well, I guess 2, but it wasn't bad on my side. It was just bad for them. And like anger management, it's tied to envy and want, but I'm quite removed from time when I was jealous. I don't know. I think for me, I mean, the jealousy is just because I'm, it's just the stems from the fact that I don't like myself, and I'm like, why would my partner like me? Of course they're gonna leave me, kind of thing. And there's so many more better people around, so it is really just tied to me feeling like a person that doesn't deserve. Like I'm like bad. So like I know why. So it's just like that suspicion of it's gonna happen at some point. They're gonna leave me at some point. They're gonna cheat on me at some point, kind of thing, which is terrible. But yeah, and yeah, I've only been dating nice people as well. So like, there's never been. Well, that's not true. It's been one recent because one did kind of cheat on me, I guess. No, but I did actually get cheated on when I was, what kind? I don't know, because when I was like young, because I was dating this guy. This was it was early. What's the grade before junior high? But it was in those grades, sixth grade. I was dating this guy, and then when I was and I thought we were like a couple. But then he started dating someone else. And I was like, oh, I didn't know we weren't a couple. I thought it was just you and me, like we were a thing. Sometimes the piss in your sink. Yeah, the worst of all betrayals. That's true. So I did get a little damage from that, and also the fact that my dad cheated on my mom. That also very much did. Like, when my dad cheated on my mom, that did change the way I look at men. I will say that. Because it's a thing of like, oh, if my dad can do this, and I thought he never would, then anyone can do it, kind of thing. Because that happened when I was young. I had moved out. But I don't know if it was 17, 18, something like that. Maybe try to see yourself through other people's stuff, but that's a difficult part, Miss Army. I can't see what you guys see, because you guys clearly like me. I hesitate to say that, but you keep showing up, so I assume that is true. You keep hanging out with me, but I just don't know what it is you see. I don't know what it is. I just know you keep showing up, so something is, you like something, but I don't know what it is. I really have no idea, because I can't see it myself. And if it was your mom who cheated, I mean, yeah, then I would have been like, I think, to be honest, that would have been easier for me if my mom cheated. But on the other hand, that also made me, like, going through that my dad had cheated on my mom has made me so unlikely to cheat on anyone. So unlikely. Like, it's like I would never. Like, if I'm interested in someone and I learn they're in a relationship, like, my attraction to them just cuts straight off. I'm like, oh, well, okay, then I'm not interested. Because, like, even, like, the hint of, like, that just makes me the attraction just dies. Because, like, I can be interested in people, and then I've learned they're in a relationship, and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, not for me. Which I think is a good thing. So, yeah, I'm like, very unlikely to cheat on someone. On the other hand, it depends, I guess, on what people call cheating. Because that is also a line of, like, that can be a little weird line. Because, like, technically, I guess my ex didn't cheat on me. But also, he kind of did. So, I don't know. Because I feel like I've also done that to someone. But I didn't consider it cheating at the time, of course. Now that I think about it and then compare it, I'm like, yeah, I guess it's kind of the same as what my ex did to me. But, like, I didn't meet the person or anything. It's just, like, the talking part. Like, I guess emotional cheating. Oh, thanks, Miss Harmony. I mean, I just want to, I don't know what I want. I just want to be a decent person. I think, I said this before, you can always be a better person. And like, I like hanging out with people. I like listening to people. I like, caring about people. I think it's like important to me, even though I'm really bad at it sometimes, especially, when I'm mentally unwell, then it's very difficult for me to like have the bandwidth to do that. But it's still like something I have, I think, just in me. Like, I really do care about people a lot. But I have a hard time expressing it at times because, yeah, I'm just like so in my own head. Never cheated either with someone. Always under suspicion. Really? Because even if I wanted to, I don't have game like that. But wait, why is there suspicion then? I feel very bad. I've had partners who cheated with me. But Wicked Mouse, then you're part of the problem. I'm not saying, because like, listen, if you have someone that cheats, like you're the side chick, that's not really your problem. But also, if you know they are dating someone, that still should make you go, we shouldn't do this. In my opinion. I just, long distance, I was 60 mark, couldn't handle it, I never did again. Yeah, long distance is hard. Oh, thanks, Bizarre. You're so nice. Thank you. You're also super cool. And you're also, super nice. And you're also clearly trying to spread, kindness and just like openness. I've had needy partners. I don't know. Maybe spotted someone flirting with me. I'm already. But then, if someone's flirting with you, Wizards, then you have that game. Hey, if you get flirted with, then you have some game. Something's going on. Just saying. I mean, it is their call, Wicked Mouse. But I do think you have the information because you are then enabling it because of your own, like, I want this. You know what I mean? I couldn't do that either. If I knew someone was in a relationship and they wanted to be with me, I'm like, we can't do this. That would feel so wrong for me. Can't do it. Because, like, I don't want to be part of that, being like, yeah, I knew. And then I helped, like, wreck this relationship that clearly was over anyway, because this person's gonna cheat, but then just break up with that person, then you come back to me. That's it. Because then it's also the thing of, like, if the person can't just break up with the person, that's kind of pussy. You're kind of a pussy. You're kind of coward. You're no. I don't know if I want to be with you then. I mean, it's been flirted with on 5 years later kind of basis. Wizards, same. Like, I feel so unattractive. Like, that's what I mean. Like, if someone's, like, flirting with me, I also just, like, because I don't know, why would they flirt with me? It's just, like, it doesn't register, because it's just, like, it seems so unlikely. Like, I don't know what they would be. Why would you flirt with me? That seems strange. So I was like, Nate, no. No problem if your partner flirts back. Yeah? Wait. If someone flirts with your partner, who cares? Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, if someone just flirts with your partner, I mean, that's, that can happen to anyone. That's not your partner's fault. You know what I mean? That's an amazing story about flirting with the elderly, just being nice. I do it in retail song because it just makes everyone feel better, like spend some innocent flirting. I have more than a bit of ADHD, but unfortunately not the productive kind. Wasn't that easy for one of them? It ended up with friendship. Listen, breaking up is never really super easy. Well, most of the times. So I get that, but it's still like, you should fix your situation, and if you want to be with me, fix your situation, then you come back to me. Because I don't want to, I also don't want to be in the mess, and I also don't want to, like, know that I kind of took part in it. That's not for me. I'm not judging you, Wicked Mouse. I'm just saying what I would do. You do you. It's just a fun jazz at least, nothing. Yeah, my friends, they're married, poetry degenerate. They have a friend that the husband always flirts with the friend, and it's really poetry's friend. Poetry is the lady in the marriage, not, it's just because they're a straight couple. So they always, like, flirt really hard, and also in front of her, 'Cause just for funsies. Because they're all very good friends. You think they were flirting with me because they thought I was really, really old? I'm a you see, Kate. Okay, good weakness. I don't know. The problem with me and flirting with older men is it's like even just because I like elderly people. That it's the problem with that is I always think of a fetish thing. The fact that I'm Asian, it's a little risky. It's a little risky because you like for because that has happened a few times. The fact that people flirt with me just because I'm Asian and being fetishized is like disgusting. Because I'm pretty sure the racist neighbor wants to sleep with me. Could be wrong, but I think so. On the other hand, I think he would sleep with most ladies, I guess. Yeah, like if you're a lady flirting with men, it's like just that's true. It's just risky in general, I guess. Because like then if you then go like, no, it's just flirting, but I wasn't really meaning anything, then they can get real upset. You know. Of course, wickedness. I mean, sleeping with and wanting to is still cheating. Or what are we talking about? Like in that sense, it doesn't matter to me. It's still the same. Well, men also get upset when you reject them or they misunderstand something, then they get embarrassed and they can't handle it and then they blame you. Like they can't like just, oh, we're just flirting for fun. Men, if you flirt with a man, at least it's right, like it goes instantly to, oh, we gotta have sex. This lady wants to sleep with me. This is gonna happen. I feel like that's pretty common. Whilst you as a lady might just be having fun. Can blame us for being goal oriented. Well, I can blame you for then like being upset when it's just like, oh, it's just for fun. Because like you can take it as, oh, okay, no, I'm sorry, I didn't get that, you know. Instead of like being upset about it. Because there's been a lot of situations, just like in general, where men get like embarrassed because they misunderstood some flirting or something, or they got rejected, and they get like mad. That's just very common, sadly. Oh, I thought we were doing this thing. And like the lady's is out here feeling herself, like flirting with everyone. It's not specifically one dude. So that is true, Rappish. Yeah, flirting with men in general is risky. As a lady. I mean, because, yeah, like... Because I feel like a lot of ladies do flirt, like, if you're working and selling stuff, I think a lot of ladies flirt then. But I think it's more safe then, because I think most men understand in that situation that, you know, they're trying to get a sale. Because I've seen that a lot. Like, you laugh a little extra, you maybe touch the shoulder, stuff like that. Like, just simple stuff. Not the whipping of the hair, licking the lips. Oh, God, licking the lips is too much. Oh, I'm still so cold. Oh, I feel like I should have warmed up in this room. Maybe it's because I was wearing this. Because, like I said, I got layers on still. Girl, I got layers. I wonder if I can stand this phone somehow. Wait. Oh, does this work? Oh. No, it does not work because it will slip off. Else I can't record it, so I'm stupid. It's not a nice show around being like she wants to deal, but then we get a lot more positive interaction to go. I mean, men would get a lot more interactions if they weren't so fucking. Because, like, if they were just nice and normal. I don't know how else to put it. If they weren't just like, oh, this lady's talking to me, she wants to sleep with me. It just goes from that. It just goes to like, oh, we're just talking to sleeping, we gotta sleep together. It's that. It's the simple-mindedness of it. It's just like, hey, I want to get to know you a little bit. I'm not interested in sleeping with you right now, but I could be if you're normal. Because that's the problem. Because I've definitely heard men who's like talking about how they're like listening to ladies because they just want to sleep with them and they have no interest in what they're saying, but they're pretending. That's like the worst thing. It's just like, just be a normal person. Just be like interested in the interaction and what we're talking about, like exchanging something, connecting a little bit. It's just like weird. I was just like, oh, there's a girl who's talking to me. She wants to touch my dick. Like it just goes to that so quickly. Ooh! Oh God! Ah! Sorry. Yeah, exactly what Rapage is saying. How would we know before we start talking to you? You just don't know. Because I can also say being on Tinder is like that. It's just like it's just hello, and how are you? What are you doing? And they're like, hey, you want to meet up? I say okay. Even if you put in like, yeah, I'm just interested in serious stuff. Because they don't even bother to read your bio or anything. It's just like, oh God, unattracted straight away, not interested. Because I think that's what men strike out so much because of that. Because they can't just be normal about it. They can't just be like, yeah, let's just talk a little bit first. Let's see if like we have a connection at all. It doesn't matter. It's just like, oh, there's a vagina over there. Hey, I have a dick. You have a vagina. Let's do this. Or whatever. I mean, also the good guys, like why good guys get friend zoned a lot. At least because I've been in a lot of since I've mostly had male friends, and I'm pretty sure now thinking back on it now, I didn't realize it then. Of course, a lot of them probably was kind of crushing on me. Because I was like the only girl. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't because like I'm so special. It was just like I was the only girl they were hanging out with, so they were like crushing on me. The problem is then that you don't like tell the girl, because the girls like for me, I was just hanging out. I didn't realize nothing was going on or someone was feeling something, so I didn't know. Don't get me wrong. I would prefer not to have known in a lot of cases, I guess. Because then the friendship becomes weird. But, like, you get friend zoned because you just stay in that zone yourself. I'm not saying, like, it's always the guy's fault, but, like, you gotta speak up. If you're interested, and you've known this person for a bit, because, like, don't do this straight away, but if you've known them for a while, like, maybe you should be like, hey, I think I have feelings for you. And then you can talk it out. I'm a bit special. That's kind of what I'm feeling too, Wizards, about myself, so I get that. Yeah, because, like, if you're a nice guy, but you also gotta, like, you can be super nice and stuff, but you will get friend zoned unless you gotta do something. Because, like, if you have a girl that keeps hanging out with you, that means she likes you, but she may not like you in that way, right? But you do need to be, like, because sometimes it's just like, at least for me, sometimes it's just, it doesn't enter into my head that my good male friend that I really like, that we should be dating. It's just not an idea I've had. I've just never considered it. because we're such good friends, kind of thing. So sometimes you just gotta put it out there and be like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we could try it, you know? Because I've had several good guy friends like that. And I just don't think about it. Like, oh, I should date this person. It's just, I don't know. It's just like, oh, it's my friend. Because I want to play video games instead. But that's the thing. You gotta get a gamer girlfriend. That's me. I gotta get a gamer boyfriend. I can't date someone who's not a gamer. Because they wouldn't understand. They're like, oh, you're spending so much time on my computer. I don't want that in my life. Like, it has to be someone who understands that I can game for many hours in a day. And that's normal. And also that my boyfriend can do that too. And it's perfectly fine. Our relationship is still great. I mean, as long as you understand, but I would like to date a gamer, because I would also like to probably play games with them, you know? I want to share that, because like gaming is such a big interest, so I would want to be able to like exchange, you know, around that. Instead of playing a separate game. That's what I mean, Rapish. That's what I used to do with my ex too, and it was great. Like, we both understand. No one was complaining, you know. Because I remember I had someone I was playing WoW with, like in a guild, and they always had a girlfriend who was complaining that they were playing too much games. You don't pay attention to me and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, if you're not a gamer, like I get that frustration. That's what I mean. You gotta then have a gamer partner. Because yeah, I want that. I want to be with someone I can be with in a room, and we're not talking, but we're still having a great relationship, kind of thing. Wait, you married someone, Miss Harmony? Live nature is just found as someone who loved me. Life is hard. Yeah. Being gamers to an extent. Filthy casuals, but try. Maybe I need a pro gamer. Oh, but, well, do you want a sweaty game? I don't want a sweaty person, necessarily. I just want someone on my level, I guess. I don't know if I want to date a sweaty person. A sweaty gamer. They're a little much. They're like a little much about a very specific game, typically. I don't really want to date someone who's like super competitive in general. I think that would not be for me. So they can stick out a 16-hour raid, yeah. I should check my blood sugar, because I took Ozempic today. It was a little high before. Okay, good. Because it went up, like, I hadn't eaten or anything, and it was up to, like, 7. I'm like, oh, that's a little high for not having eaten. But it was also Ozempic day, so now it's, like, lower down again. I'm telling us the whole thing. I'm sorry, Miss Harmony. It sucks. I guess that's the thing, like, you know, you shouldn't settle. You know what I mean, Miss Harmony? I don't think anyone should settle, because you don't have to. That was nearly perfect for me. Family man loved me. Could not break from her own life. Said to call it off. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you meet someone, it's just not the right time. For either for both person or for one of the other person, you know? Pro Smash Bros, but she's a sweaty gamer when they play Overcooked together, oh god. Trying one expert just ended up with me leveling 5 tunes to max what she was taking in the sights. Oh, okay. I didn't sell, but they did. I don't think so, Miss Harmony. No, but I mean, because you said... I just finally had someone who loved me. I don't think, how do I put it? I don't think that's how you should view it, but that's me. Because, like, you deserve love. You shouldn't just be like, oh, I finally have someone who loves me, because that makes it sound like it's a chore or something. You know what I mean? Or it does sound like you settled, kind of thing. Like, definitely could be wrong. I wasn't there. Yeah, I was also very, I'm a more RPG addicted. Not about either of us. We're still great friends. That's nice, Wicked Mouse. I mean, hey, maybe you could try later on. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, sometimes it's just not the right time, and you can go back to it later. Things change, stuff like that. That happens all the time. Like when you get older, I feel like you hear about that quite often. Like, oh, you know, we used to date when we were younger, we broke it off, or like, oh, we never dated, but like we were good friends and we were interested, but I had a boyfriend and she had or something. Um, and then you kind of reconnect later on, or you still get friends, and then you just try, and yeah. They said they married because they felt sorry for me. Oh God, Miss Harmony, yeah, that's not yeah. Not gonna lie, Miss Harmony, that's a I don't know the person, but that seems like a bad person. That seems like the absolutely wrong thing to do to marry someone for. On the other hand, I don't know how she'll take that. I mean, if you're still interested, I think maybe you should tell her. I don't know. Unless if she's in a relationship, I wouldn't tell her, because that would, that could stir things up, and you know. But that's me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I definitely think you're better off. Jesus. Yeah, because like that just sounds like a bad person to me. Like, why would you say that? And also, why would you do that then? That doesn't make sense. Like, that's just you're just stupid. Not you, Miss Harmon. The person you married. Like that person just sounds stupid and like a bad person. Like, that's not that's terrible. I don't know. That's the thing in relationships, right? You always say hurtful things eventually. Like you will get hurt, but that you get hurt even if you're not in. You get hurt in life. That's just part of it. Sadly, you can't like avoid it. It's just like how you deal with it. Yeah, no, not you, Miss Harmony. Like I said, it's just that partner sounds both stupid and like a terrible person. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't want to insult him too much, but I'm also like, that sounds like a shitty ass person. Like, what's wrong with you? I would be like, what's wrong with you? What's up with all of this? What's happening? Like, stop it. Like, what the fuck? No, that's not alright. But it's that thing also, thinking that, oh, I married someone, and you know they married down. Because when you think that, right, that's about you. That's not necessarily about them, unless they tell you that. But then that means they're a fucking shitty person. Because that's how I feel all the time. Or like when I'm in relationships, I'm like, this person is so much better than me. I always feel like that in a relationship, and that's probably why I'm jealous, I guess, as well, right? It all ties back. It always goes back to the insecurity and feeling like I'm not worth anything. Because it's not like I'm specifically feel like I'm not worth love. I feel like I'm not worth most things. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not worth you guys. I'm not worth like people being kind to me. Like it's so deeply ingrained in me. So like when I'm with someone, I'm like, oh yeah, but they, and then I just like in my mind, I just list out all the good things about them, and then I list out all my shitty things, and go like, yeah, look at this like list I made in my mind. Like they're oh, you know, That's always what happens, and I can't help it. It just happens every time. And I get, yeah. So then the insecurity creeps in. It's like, of course they're gonna leave me. Of course they're gonna cheat on me. Something's gonna happen. You know. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. It's just that thing of learning to love yourself. I don't know how to do that. Like I said, I'm in a better headspace now, but I'm still. I feel like I'm always gonna like hate myself a little bit at least, or feel kind of worthless or not deserving of a lot of things. Because yeah, that's just something that's always in me. Because like I can rationalize it better now than before, like when I was feeling worse. But like it doesn't help being with my sister. That's the thing. She really is like the one person who can just instantly make me feel like I don't deserve to live. And she doesn't know that. I haven't told her that. Because if I tell her that, she's probably going to take it as I'm manipulating her. But she really does make me feel like I don't deserve to breathe air sometimes. Pointing out to me, not fun to hear, especially if it makes her a bit angry, but at least she's being honest. What do you mean, Wiki Mouse? What did she point out? Someone that understands you need to practice on playing an instrument, man! Can't you play something new, grinds my gear? Yeah. Yeah, because my ex played guitar all the time. I don't think I ever commented on it. I was a little annoyed trying to sleep and he's like up playing fucking guitar. I'm like, can we like sleep? Like you can play all day tomorrow. Like, but I don't care about what he plays. It's just like, not now, please. I'm in bed. And like we live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Only when something came up, but for real, that brings me down so hard. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like self-love is difficult. Like growing up the way I did, I feel like I've always been like, oh boo me, like I can't even say that without being like, oh boo me, I'm such a victim. But like I've been bullied, and like my family has told me some awful things about like that's made me like in like growing up. So like in what do you call it? Very important ages. So it's just like been ingrained in me for so like early on, and it's just continued as well. People commenting on my weight, like adults commenting on my weight when I'm like, I don't know, 12. Like there's always something wrong with me. But it's also the fact, I look different, and that is always pointed out to me somehow, and stuff like that. It's always like something that's just there. Oh, self-sabotage, yeah. Oh, it's the house. It's going well. Wizards. I think we will be done actually after this weekend, since my sister can only be here on weekends because she's working. That I have nothing. That's not a problem. I don't know why I have to say that to you guys, but it's like I don't. I'm not gonna blame her for that. Clearly, like yeah, you've got to work. Of course, you're not gonna come here after work and work on the house. That's crazy. It's just what she said initially, but then she's like, I'm not gonna come here after work. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's going well. It's going well. So yeah, I think we'll be done after this weekend. Like the worst part is just the garage is left, and the garage is filled with so many things. Like it's terrible in there. It's a nightmare. But we should get through it in a weekend. And then I just gotta finish the list with the new stuff. Because we have to list everything. We have to list everything with, is it supposed to be sold, thrown away, or like just saved? So it's like in a storage unit till my dad dies, basically. And we got to take pictures of it all and put it in a list. So that's been, that takes a bit to do. Because I'm on a 2 GB RAM computer that's super fucking old. Like, it's so old. I built it. It's so old. But yeah, it's really struggling because it only has 2 gigs of RAM. Because it also has Windows 10 Pro, and it can't even handle that. Trying to shut down the computer, you're pressing the start menu, right? You have to wait for the second menu to come up so you can press shutdown. Like, it's so slow. Uh, but it's going well. It's going quicker than we thought it would. Because to be honest, a lot of stuff we found is just trash, straight up garbage. I've been putting the clean out for a couple of years. Yeah, yeah. The PC is like painful to work on. I will say that. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was gonna do that earlier, but I always do that joke, so I just didn't. What do you call it? A car hole. So great. Garage. Oh, garage. Ugh. But yeah, so it's I should be back in Gothenburg next week. Probably midweek next week, I'd imagine. Yeah. Garage. Yeah. Because yeah, I really think we will be done this weekend, which is, to be honest, it's kind of impressive. Because otherwise, we've gone through the whole house, well, all of it before that in one weekend before then. Like, it's just taken one weekend, and then it's just the list. So frankly, that is kind of impressive. Because in the end, it is a two-story house. Like, it's I wouldn't say it's not a mansion, but it is a two-story house, and it has a lot of stuff in it. Not hoarding way, but it has a lot of like old furniture that has a lot of little drawers in them. So going through all of those things is like, you just open a drawer and it's just like, all of this is trash. You just take out the whole drawer, just put it in a bag. It's been a lot of that, frankly. I'm on a piece in more than 3 years. I'm like, really, Wizards? Holy shit! Boy, you rich if you can do that. Holy shit! I feel like I usually own my PCs for like 10 years, and I switch out parts here and there. Like, it's getting more difficult to do it for 10 years now, because that's what I used to do. I had like a PC for 10 years, and maybe switched out like the graphics card or something, maybe added some RAM at some point, stuff like that. But other than that, I kept most of the same, and then eventually you have to build a new computer. But like with how fast technology is moving nowadays, you can't do that anymore. You got to switch it out much earlier. I mean, hey, Wizards, that's great. If you can do it, why not? I mean, Rapish, that's the best thing to do, isn't it? For me, it's just like, I reach a point where, oh, I can't play a game without it lagging, even if I have everything on low. And also, I hate play, like, in the end, I like nice graphics, but I don't need it all to be ultra for every game. But I want to be able to play it on at least medium, preferably high. So when I hit that, I'm like, oh, because it like bums me out if I have this game I really want to play, and then I can't play it on, like, I have to play it on low. It just bums me out. Because then I kind of feel like there's no point in playing this game. It looks so bad because I can't have a higher, because then it lags. Like, it just kind of bumps me out. Yeah, like, that's the thing, because in the end, like, I just keep it for as long as I can. Like, it's gonna start creeping down in, like, graphic settings at some point, and then I'm like, I gotta switch out something. Like, you can't use it what you need to use, and it's really running just because it turns on. Yeah. There's a lot to spend on a guitar, but the laptop is an impulse purchase. I mean, if you got the money, Wizards, you do you. That's the good thing about being an adult and having money, right? You can just do whatever you want with it. Like, I'm never gonna judge anyone for that. Like, if you wanna, I don't know. People spend things I don't understand, but I'm like, hey, you do you. It's your money. It is the good and the bad thing. That is true. I just don't have the money now. No, it stopped me from buying stupid shit. That is true. That's how I had 100 lipsticks at one point. Oh, maybe I'm holding. Sorry, I think I'm holding. There we go. Can I Switch stream manager. Nope. Because like, can I? Oh God, I can hear myself. It's just, I don't know what input output. What is it? It's using. I don't know where I can see that. Paying off my student loans. I was like, man, I could buy a new computer every couple of months for what I was putting in payment. Yeah. And also money, I missed that memo. I mean, so did I. Yeah, Wicked Mouse, but where do I see that? Because I see no options where I can see that. So I don't know. I assume it's using my phone. So I don't know why I have these headphones on, to be honest. Yeah, it's very simple. The app is very simple. I can mute myself. I can switch, which camera I'm using. Other than that, it doesn't seem any to like any of the tech stuff. What does this button do? Oh, chatting, be right back. Oh. But yeah, there's like almost no settings. But wait, so what if I turn off the headphones? I assume you still hear me. Because yeah, oh God, my hair. Look, now I got headphone hair and hat hair. Great. Lovely. I'm gonna take a shower later anyway, not that anyone's gonna see me. It's a little scary being in the house alone. I've always been a little scared living in this house. So I like pull the blinds in certain places where I'm like afraid people are just gonna stand there suddenly and like watch me. Like, because it creeps me out. I've always been afraid of it since I was a kid. Oh, I need to do, because like, the sun's going down now, so I should do the blinds in my room. Because I'm also, because like living on the bottom floor, like people can just walk up and look into your window. Because we've had people steal things from like outside. Like I remember my dad had like a copper, like pot, like for flowers on the balcony, and someone just took it at some point. Someone's taken stuff that was right outside my window as well, on the outside. So like knowing that, it always like creeps me out. I think that people can just like walk up. That's like, but I hate that. Just like thinking that people are just gonna like watch you while you're just living your life. Those are the worst horror movies for me. It's like realistic home invasions or something. So what time is? I can see what time it is. 18:12. Okay. It's not that late. Wait, can I bend these? Okay. Oh, my hair is such a mess. I don't have a flat iron, so it always looks a little. It's like it looks bad. This haircut looks best if you flat iron it. When it's like puffy, it doesn't have the shape that's what I want, but whatever. Listen, I cut it myself. It's fine. I'm glad to just have short hair. Because also, I'm maybe, because I don't know, I think I have a little bleached end still. But otherwise, I think I can actually just bleach the shit out of this now, because most of it is virgin hair. I did brown, like dyed brown at some point, so that's still in there. But I don't think that's too bad. No, I don't want long hair. I fucking hate having long hair. It's annoying. I haven't had long hair in many years. I don't want to take care of it. It's no. No, but I want to be blonde. Do I have pictures of me with long hair somewhere? Because I'm saving a few pictures. No. Well, maybe I'll dox these people now, but who knows where they are. maybe I should push him. Because I have my old, what do you call them? Like photos from like school. Oh god, it's so cold on the floor. Oh, Jesus. Enjoy dinner. Let me go rest. Looks up. Because there's people up there. Because man, it's fun except for all the obnoxious people. It's also the whitest Mexican restaurant on the way to Maga and its clientele. Ugh. I heard that the border control people, or ICE, that they ate at like a Puerto Rican restaurant first, and then they arrested the like restaurant owner or something. Which I'm like, that's crazy. That's like so insane to do that. I wouldn't put it past them though. Yeah, Rapish, agree. You know, this is what you don't want. Why would you eat here? You know, you want, okay, it's okay to eat our food. You think we're all rapists and criminals and drug dealers and stuff? Like, it's strange. It's also the fact that MAGA people don't know how many things, especially in the US, because, you know, melting pot and all of that, is only thanks to, you know, non-white people. I just feel like they don't understand how much stuff they use in their daily life or enjoy that has been made or invented or whatever by a non-Caucasian person. So, like, yeah. I don't know. It's the same here, I'd say. I mean, it's the same, like, racism and like that, it's gonna be the same everywhere, in that sense. Like, how it functions and what they point out and, like, what they don't think about. Like, racism is kind of simple in that way. Because it's stupid. I don't know what else to say. It's fear, and it's, like, not understanding, and also not being willing to understand, or trying to understand. It's just ridiculous. I just want to mow my lawn. Oh, is it cold? It's so cold. But yeah. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should eat dinner. I haven't had anything today. I even bought eggs. So I was like, oh, I can have like an omelette for breakfast. And then I just wasn't hungry when I woke up. Because I ate so much before bed yesterday. What is with this one hair girl? Mary, calm down. Well, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, so I should be back next week, I think. Probably no more streams then. Maybe I'll do another one, just sitting and talking about it. I don't know how interesting that is. But yeah. Because during the weekend my sister's here, so absolutely not done. We're just working. Oh, I found a bunch of PlayStation games. And like I said, I found my PlayStation 2. I want that. But yeah, the PlayStation games, I kind of want them. Because I found them later, so my sister doesn't know about it, so I have to tell her because I don't think she wants them. But I want them. Like originals. Like Brave Fencer Musashi and stuff. I want them. They were mine also growing up, so. Because, I mean, you can't play them with an emulator. It's kind of easy. What else did I find? Like, I like the things I want is like either just like simple memories, or I want useful stuff. Like the Soda Stream. I'm getting my dad's old smartphone. Because I just want, because it's not really, it's like Samsung Galaxy 8. Like, it's not really worth anything. Like, it's old as fuck at this point. I just wanted, if my phone breaks down, because the battery's been going, like, kind of bad. So, because, like, if I don't have a phone, and then I have to buy a new phone, that would ruin me. like financially, and also like yeah, because you gotta have a phone clearly. So I was like, okay, can I take this phone just as a like it has as a backup phone if my phone like shuts down? And she's like, yeah, so that's good because I've been worrying about that recently. Because yeah, I'm noticing my phone being like a little like, oh, the battery's just like running out. And then you go, oh, you can just change batteries, but then you gotta go to like an unlicensed place because I have a OnePlus 7T. It's just like it's so old, so there's not really any point in changing battery in it, frankly. It's just like better to use a new one, but then you gotta afford a new one. And phones nowadays cost so much money, as probably everyone knows. Oh, and then I got like a blood pressure, like cuff to check my blood pressure. I got like an old Final Fantasy VII, like OG guidebook. And like a kimono, like kind of robe thing, and like a shirt my mom had, like stuff like that. And then then I just had some stuff here that I've left over the years that I'm bringing back, so like shoes. It's just I'm not gonna fit all of this in my bag. I don't know what I'm gonna leave because I also had stuff I got from my biological parents. That they sent me when I was like 12. They sent me like stuff so I could learn Korean. The funny thing though is it's all for children, but it's also all in Korean. So I don't know how they expect me to learn Korean. Because like it's in Korean. It's not like English Korean or anything. It's just Korean Korean. And it's for children. So like it's for small children to learn more Korean. But they are Korean as well. So I don't know really how I would learn Korean from these things. We weren't born with it. I wish I was. I love Korean. Sounds really. Korean is very whiny as a language, but I do love it. I mean, I like languages in general. Poor people are fine because they have luxury items like refrigerators and stones. A phone is the new item. Wow. I remember when like the Syrian war happened like many years ago, and people were surprised because you could see like pictures of people fleeing and people on their phone, like their smartphones, and people here, the racists here, were surprised that they had cell phones, smartphones, and I'm like, do you think they live like out on the savannah with just camp? Like, what is the racist view you have? Like, they live in cities like you and I do. Like, what are you talking about? That was a really strange thing. We're like, oh, they have cell phones. It's like, yes. That's what I mean. Racists don't really think that far. They don't know. That's why it's scary, because they don't think about it and they don't, like, try and learn. It's just like, it was such a strange thing to happen. Because that was a whole thing here. Like people, they have cell phones in Syria? It's like, yeah. They also have cars. Like, what do you mean? Racists have they definitely have cell phones. They gotta use X somehow. Fucking X. I say X because I'm talking about the racists now. I still say Twitter. But the racists say X. It really does, Matthew. I just remember that being a thing, and I'm like, ugh. Well, they trust their gut, and their gut is, I don't understand this culture, I don't know about this culture, so I'm gonna be afraid of it and don't like it. Gotta just keep my fists up against it. Like, that's it. Playing a brand to rebrand it. What? Oh, I saw a documentary, because there's like a docuseries here, it's like investigative journalism. Apparently, Sweden is like, we have King of the Streets. People are just having street fights in like abandoned places, and they're putting it on YouTube, and also YouTube is like fine with it, which is like, YouTube usually doesn't allow violence, so that's strange. And it's like we're talking street fights where people they're allowed to do whatever. There are no real rules. They fight on like concrete and shit. I had no idea about this. I've never heard about it, and it's apparently a huge thing. Because now it's also in like Europe, and it's a whole tournament thing, or like it's that's what it's called, like King of the Streets, I guess. Like they have a YouTube channel, and they're like fighting in like parking garages and shit. What's this for? I guess bum fights the next generation. No, but that's the thing. These are like actual fighters. They're usually like martial artists and stuff. So they are like fighters, but also apparently it has connections to like hooligan. What do you call? Do you call them that in English? Soccer, I guess for Americans, but like soccer clubs, like the people who the die-hard fans, because they are very known here at least for fighting. Not like the common fan, but they all of the like big teams here. They have their fan club. Their fans, and then they have the people who are called like ultras, which is cringe, and that a lot of them are like in it to fight. So like they fight the other teams, the people. Well, I mean it is illegal, Wizards. So in the end that's why. So they like find these abandoned places. And it's like, we're talking like sometimes they have fights and there's like we're talking there's an audience of like hundreds of people. So they just arrange it and just show up. And it's like people coming from out of the country to fight and stuff as well. They were talking to like a Polish guy who's done it. And he's like, oh, it's very professional. They come pick you up at the airport, they pick you up at the hotel, they drive you to, the place where you're going to fight and stuff like that. They drive you to the hospital if you need to go there. Place to fight is dumbass. Yeah, for sure. But that's sadly like a thing here. It's been a thing for forever. Where like the soccer club, like really diehard fans are like in it to fight. Like it happens every year, I'd say. And also, of course, a lot of these people have connections to like right-wing extremism and stuff like that, like Nazis and stuff. I always get confused when I talk about the left and the right. I'm not gonna lie, because I get confused about, because like the left is like liberal stuff and the right is like conservative typically, but like then there's everything in between. So I always get a little confused about, okay, but if I just say left or like just right wing, it's like kind of describes it, but then there's usually more details. I don't get so misinterpreted. Yeah. But like I said, I just feel like I would have heard about it before. Because it's also like, it got started in where I live in Gothenburg. But I've never heard about it before. I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently it is. Also, it just seems so... Also, somehow, no one's died yet. Like, they're fighting on concrete. Like, that's terrible. Far left and far right are both anti-vaxxers. One of them are... Oh, really? Okay. That's what I mean. I get confused. About it. Yeah. So they just be fighting. They just be street fighting. Like, there is a judge, at least from what I saw from the footage, but, you're allowed to... there was one clip where a guy tried to, like, fucking gouge someone's eyes out. Apparently that was kind of allowed. It was, like, terrifying. There was one guy who was like, fuck this, and was, like, kind of hunched over and was, like, kind of done. And the other guy's, like, watching, like, egged the other opponent on, so he just, like, fucking kneed him and kicked him and stuff. It's terrible. But that's also the fact that it's allowed on YouTube. YouTube is typically very sensitive about violent stuff you upload. So that surprises me. They take down stuff if the police contacts them and go like, hey, You probably shouldn't put this on a platform. Then they will take it down. But other than that, YouTube is just fine with it. They even said like they had talked to a representative of YouTube, I think. Maybe it's a Swedish thing. Because I mean, in America, that would not fly, I think. Oh, I got an email. Oh. But yeah, I should probably go. I should probably take my hot shower, still cold, and then I'm gonna do dinner. And then I guess I'll just be in bed. It's like, that's all I'm doing. I'm just like laying in bed watching stuff on my tablet. Because like there's no TV. That's at my dad's. The computer is useless. There's nothing else to do. At least I have internet in the house, you know. Other than that, there's nothing to do here. Super boring. But yeah. But the thing is, guys, for showing up, and I like it's great that I got the forest walk. Because yeah, probably won't be doing that walk. Maybe ever again, frankly. So that was nice. It was nice, actually. Also, it's very pretty with the snow. Like, I don't regret. It was just cold, but it's very pretty. Yeah. But yeah, I should be back home next week, I think. Unless something happens, I guess. But I don't think anything will. I think we'll be done after this weekend. Thanks, Mirti. You too. I'm gonna meet my friend tomorrow. That's gonna be great. Oh, and my dad, of course. But it's gonna be hard to meet him for just a short time because he gets so confused when I'm leaving and he's not coming with me. But I guess tomorrow I can just go, oh, I'm gonna see my friend though. So you can't come with me anyway. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna meet him. And he said, oh yeah, you can bring him here. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring him here. I'm gonna go to him. I don't think my friend wants to meet my dementia-riddled dad. Maybe I should stop talking about him like that, but he is dementia-riddled, I guess. Yeah, thanks everyone. Love you guys. Peace out. Bye.